And then suddenly Kismet was back, just like that. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, whoa, what's up with that? Kismet's back already. What's up? That was a quick one. I just like to make a whole bunch of stuff work. Whole bunch of stuff work. Let me go ahead and get my death counter out of there. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Just so you guys can see my health and all of that stuff. Thank you all for hanging out in the stream. And now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kismet. I am the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds, Kismet Ring of Destiny. Now, we're here on our private server, thanks to Fast Out, our proprietor of our server. Appreciate that big time. Now, just me and Dark Angel on right now. Of course, we have a whole bunch of people that come in and out of the server and lend a hand as well, which is awesome. So we have gone through and we have done a huge leap forward in the previous playthroughs that we have done. As you can see, we have this mega underground base that I built out here, and Mace was nice enough to help me here, try to keep myself from being crushed. Still have not been able to upload that video, by the way. I will get that video going, hopefully tomorrow. That's why I say that's what I've said for the last couple days, but I will work on it very hard because it is troublesome. Now, as you see, we've got a whole bunch of boxes here that we use for storing. We have a whole bunch of stuff here in the drop boxes here, which I'm going to probably need to sort here. I might do that at the top of the stream here. Just go straight into sorting. But first, yeah, well, it's not too far. Those are still got space. Only to drop box 5. Now, I've got 15 drop boxes for a reason, so I don't have to... Oh, people been dropping it over here. Oh, lazy. Lazy. Can't you drop it in order? This way I know which ones are open and which ones are not. So, yeah. Dropped it there. Nope, we're going to have to clear them. They are almost full. So, we only got about 4 left. So, we'll clear those in a minute. Let me go ahead and take you on a little bit of a tour. Now, why is this game so great? Now, if you've never seen this game before, it is called 7 Days to Die. Now, I'm not much of a zombie player. I don't even watch The Walking Dead. I'm typically not into like H1Z1 or DayZ or any of that stuff, but I love watching them. They're super fun to watch. This game is super fun to watch. I watch other people play it as well. But I'm typically not into it. It's usually not my genre, usually not my thing. I'm usually playing MMOs with my team. Star Wars The Old Republic, Guild Wars 2, WoW back in the day, Lineage, and all of those other ones like Lord of the Rings Online and so forth. So I'm usually off doing that. Don't usually play kind of zombie games or single-player games all that much. But I love me some Fallout, so of course I got to play Fallout. I love me some Fallout Shelter, so of course I got to play that. I'm now absolutely infatuated with Skyrim and The Witcher, so now I got to play those. So this game is really awesome. Now this is how I want Fallout 5 to be. In this way, it allows you to do incredible crafting. The crafting in this game is awesome. The building in this game is awesome. As you can see, you can build yourself a giant underground base that is at the very bottom of the thing, much like Minecraft, but on steroids. And then all the way up here at the top, let's go up this kind of long tunnel. All the way up here at the top, we have got this giant, what we call the kill box, the Kismet kill box. This giant kind of barred off area. So if zombies make their way through the outer area, they'll try to get here. They'll hit these fire spikes, and then they will catch fire. And then if they get too close, we'll just bonk them in the head because they can't get through these pillars. Right now, that is just the lower, smaller area. Now, the larger area. Now, do you need to make a base this big? You don't need to. You can make a tiny little base and just be just fine. But we're mega builders. A builder, you can't contain a builder. Now, on top of here, we have worked very hard to build this entire area out. It makes this area look very small, by the way, once we put in the farm. But as you can see here, Dark Angel and Chewy and also Sister Wolf and Nooshki all pitched in to do this whole entire top part here. And I went and built it out. It was my design originally, but everybody pitched. It's like a team effort that got it done. Let me see if I can find the image for it. So I came up with the concept, that. The inner box and the outer box. Basically, that's all you need to know. Those green squares are all the supports that need to be done. And then I could see it in my head exactly what it was going to look like. So then we went to building it, which is a lot of resources, by the way. A lot of resources. So we have this giant mega base. So let's go ahead and run out here and see just how big this base is. So this base is really huge. So we're going to run from one corner of the base. Find the corner over here. We're going to run from this corner of the base all the way to the other corner of the base. Ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Just to give you kind of a scale of how absolutely huge this area is. We'll run from one side all the way to the other. It is massive. Now, you probably can't even tell how massive it is there. Let's go ahead and just jump up a little bit here. I'm going to jump up on some of these things here and just stand up here and now take a look at it. It is huge. It is absolutely massive. And again, that is all to the thanks of the team. The team did an amazing job on it. They all pitched in. Oop, there's some zombies out there that could be shot. Yahtzee! Gonna kill some zombies. Blew up before I could kill him. Ah. Come on. Bullet drop. It's glitching. Oh, got him that time. Dude's glitching. So yeah, you can just sit up here on my little perch and snipe people. Pretty awesome. Love to snipe some peeps. So again, this is how I would like Fallout to be, where you have the ability to build anywhere. You also have incredible crafting. You have really cool weapons as well. As well, on top of that, you have vehicles and you have multiplayer. So that we can have up to 60 people on the server if we want. So you would have like Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, and then Fallout all jammed into one super game. That would be incredible. Just sign me up. Just take my wallet now. Just take my money. Pre-order that baby right now. Go ahead and sign me up for that, Bethesda. Sign me up for that. Oop, I fell down. Fell off the corner. Fell off the corner. I broke my leg. But as you can see inside here, we've also got the inner area that goes all the way around. And now that I broke my leg, there we go. Speed up. We got all the way around. Look, I see some here taking a little bit of damage. Looks like something like blew up there. Yeah, a whole bunch of them died there. Look at that. A whole bunch of them got killed. Nobody bothered to loot them, though. They all died on the spikes, maybe. All died on the spikes. I don't mind looting them. You want to give me a whole bunch of free loot? I'll take it. I'll take that free loot. It looks like they actually attacked the whole base. Look like they attacked the whole base. Maybe somebody was inside on Horde Night. Inside on Horde Night. Zombie remains. Now you're supposed to clear these when you after you check them. Nah, I'm just gonna leave them. Just gonna leave them. Show them what happens to zombies who try to attack our base. So again, they're going to try to attack the outer area, and for whatever reason, if there are just so many of them that they overwhelm our outer base, that's what the inner base is for. Let's kind of run around the perimeter here and see how the posts are doing. They look pretty good to me. Need to repair my leg at some point. Posts are looking good. A little mini horde come out. Now we're on day 395. I forget which day is Horde Night. We'll have to check that out here in a second. We'll have to check it out in a second. Things looking good. Looks good to me. Yep, looks good. All right, let's go back up here on the top. And good to go. Next time you should try a guerrilla warfare fighter sneak melee. Molotovs and ambush tactics. Well, I'm going to have to do some ambush tactics, as you saw. Or I'm going to be in trouble. Now, Chewie, of course, who's on the ball, went up here and put a whole bunch of stuff up here so I can use that splint, as you can see. Now, tonight what we're going to do is we're going to dive right in to doing some tower building. So I'm going to run down here. Run down. I need some food while I'm going down the tunnel. I'm going to run down and we're going to put the stuff away in the drop boxes. And then we're going to work on that tower. Now I'm going to show you a super fast way to do these drop boxes. Oh, too bright. Super fast way to do the drop boxes. Now I'm the quartermaster. My job is to make tools, make sure everybody's got enough tools, and then also to organize all of our stuff. That is probably the top thing the most thing I do, which doesn't take me out of the base all that often. I might turn this job over to somebody else next time. We'll see. So I can go out and explore and get into all sorts of trouble. But for now, that is my job. So I'm going to go ahead and get it going on. So I'm just going to go in here and look and say, okay, is there anything I can just combine this with something else in there? Put that in there for now. Is there anything else I can combine? Now, the number one thing that takes up a whole lot of space. Oh, look at these goggles. LED goggles. Wear this to be able to toggle on the red light. Let's try that out. Where? I'm going to toggle the red light on. How do I do that? Take my helmet off. Huh. Let's go see. See where the... I've never seen that before. You can toggle on the red light. So we have free character, quest, toggle flashlight, honk horn, X. Oh, that's how they've been doing that. I've been hitting X. Quests, primary skills, journal, secondary right button. Left alt. That's creative mode. We don't do creative mode. Just thought of an idea. Whenever you have an idea, write it down right away or you will forget it. There we go. Okay. Just had a smart idea that I will add to the stream later on. Kids, I'm swapping. That is right. Over to 7 days to die. I'm now on 7 days. Night, kids. I'm going to hit the hay. Good night, Cassie. Thank you for hanging out. Cage says, how many people does it take to defend on Horde Night? Can be just one if you're good enough. Kids just mentioned 60 max, right? Yeah, about 60 max. On the server. Now, of course, we only do about 16 to start here. If we actually got that much, we might up it. We don't know. We don't know. Zeds do not spawn in your garden. No, they do not. They are not spawning there currently. We have it all like tilled. If I do see them spawn there, I will then have to fix that. So yeah, about 60 max. Right now we have about 13. That'd be a hell of a spectacle. Actually, we have 14. We just added somebody else. I'm assuming more players in an area larger hordes. Exactly, Cage. Yes. Larger horde. So the whole premise of this game is for the reason why they call it 7 days to die is every 7 days the horde attacks. Right now is day 395, and we've got it at 399, so we've got a bunch of time before that it attacks, before they attack. And I'm going to go ahead and work away on all of this. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and work a bit on the stuff that I need. I'm going to go ahead and just read this right away. So what I'm going to do at the beginning here is, I'm going to go ahead and put my helmet back on. I don't know how to activate those goggles. I don't know how to activate them, but they're cool. They're cool, and I've got 600 shades. Sunglasses make you look cool. 10, 10, 8. 999. So I'm going to actually take these other I'm going to combine all these goggles together and see what that's all about. Oh, and then my Discord has died. Discord has died. Let me disconnect.
The goggles.
Test.
Wear 'em.
That's working out. Sorry, go ahead. I couldn't hear you because the Discord was dead.
Oh, I said the goggles. You just wear them and then hit the F button.
Yeah, I just tried that. Didn't work.
Yeah, it was working. I was watching your stream. You were hitting F.
Yeah, but that was... Oh, maybe that was working. I thought it was just doing... Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that's a bummer. That doesn't. Those don't combine. Those are LED goggles, and those are regular goggles. I see. Yeah, I guess I took my helmet off and that's what it did. B for helmet. Helmet off. Looks more like a light, not LED, but I guess that works. Hold on, let's go up here. Oh, I guess an LED light is what it is, like an LED light, not like as in a, I was thinking it was going to turn everything red. That's what it's doing. It's got a light in it. Be able to toggle on the light. Right. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. It wasn't sinking in there. That's what happens to stream for like 6 to 8 hours. All right. I just got it. That kind of LED. Because the way I was thinking is I was thinking of like a printer. See, like a printer, our idea of LED before they had LEDs was the red light. Because when you're developing film, all other light causes the film to get exposed. But when you're in a red light, you ever seen the old school photographers where they're in there and they're developing their pictures and stuff? Well, you do the same thing with film that you're outputting for a printing press or whatever. That's called an LED light too. So when I think of LED light, that's the first thing I think of. Years of printing, sorry. Years of printing. You guys didn't even know about LED lights back in those days. You didn't have any idea. That was like 20 years ago. All right. All right, now I understand. Let's go ahead and fix this up. Well, some of you probably did. Maybe some of you did. People who did some photography back in the day. Like I knew about that, Kismet. Back in the day, bro. Back in the day. All right, I'm wearing those because those are cool. Now I don't have to wear my mining helmet anymore. And I can get myself a really nice one. Let's see, where's that armored helmet? Huh. This one's actually better than the armored helmet because it's a higher thing. I need some better iron helmets. I need a 600 iron helmet. Where's our buddy who's supposed to be working on that? Where's our dude? Alright, well, now I got two things. Turn them both on. Both on. Now it's really bright. Ugh. Super bright. Bob Ross. Yeah, Bob Ross got his own channel. He does. He's awesome. He's awesome. Remember, I have to clear out my studio for my family's bathroom? Yeah, there you go, bro. Yeah, in LA, they call it a studio apartment. It's also called a hallway where I come from. You basically live in a studio apartment, which is basically like this little hallway, and you've got your bed and your kitchen, and you've got like this little tiny, the only other room in your place is this little tiny bathroom that literally like you have like the world's smallest sink and a toilet. That's it. That's it. That's the extent of that. Now we're going to teach you a bit about quartermastering. Let's get going here. Let's put all this other stuff away. Maybe I want them sunglasses back. I don't know. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Let's throw this in here. Let's put my ammo away. That will keep. We'll put that over there. All right, let's start sorting. So the first thing we want to do is, of course, click this little sort container in the upper left-hand corner. So well, let's start all over. Hello, everybody. My name is Kismet, and we're going to go ahead and give you a guide to being the quartermaster and sorting items and sorting the drop boxes for your team in 7 days to die. Let's go to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is click this sort container in the upper left-hand corner. You can also click here on your bag to sort your inventory. You see, I've got some stuff on me right now. I'm going to go ahead and just click all that stuff, put it in there, and I'm going to start first with all of the various items that you wear. So I'm just going to very quickly take all those out of this one, like so. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to find one that is empty. Maybe this one right here. All right. And we're just going to stack those up in there. Like that. Now I have 15 drop boxes. This gives people plenty of time to stock up on stuff while I'm offline. And I can just come in here and add this stuff. Oh, look at that wool scarf. Cool. And somebody's getting their scavenging way up because look at all those nice ones they're getting. I'm getting ones over the 500s, 600s. That's pretty nice. And again, you can just click it again. It'll then resort it. And then I'm just going to go over here again to Dropbox 8 and put this all up in there like so. Now, one of the things I want to do is go ahead and also remind myself which ones have been cleared and which one have not been cleared. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust these signs just very quickly and then adjust them as I'm clearing them out. Now, this is the system I came up with. I'm just testing the system just to get an idea. Maybe I might just put something a little bit easier next time, like C for cleared. We'll see how it goes. Then over here, like this over here, see I've got the C. I'm just going to take that C out. Because I know what it means, and it's really only for me. Or maybe just go like that. There we go. Now, this has not been cleared. And actually, I could have checked these drop boxes at the end. I think this one might be empty. Oh, that one is empty. All right, so that one is cleared. So we're just going to put a C there. Oh. Try that again. And drop box 7-C. There we go. That one is cleared. So here we've got drop box 5, which is not cleared. And we've got drop box 6, which has been cleared. So the first thing you want to do is figure out which boxes have what in it, right? So this is going to tell me which ones do and which ones don't. Now, I just put some stuff in that one, so I know that one's not cleared. That one's empty. This one here has some stuff. I'll just clear that one out. And what about here? This one has stuff. So these two actually are cleared. Right there. That one also cleared. This one's not cleared. So we'll clear that out. Check this one. This is full. Let's just check all of these. That one's full of stuff. Full of stuff. Now you can also have everybody individually put all their stuff away, but that takes a really long time, and it does burn a lot of people's time. I've spent up to 6 hours organizing stuff, and I was doing it very, very inefficiently. So I'm going to show you guys a very efficient way of organizing everything. We're just going to go in again and make sure that we know that all this stuff is not clear. And as I clear them, I will add a C down there. So there we go. We've got that going on. And we're using kind of Dropbox 8 here. Now over here at Dropbox 4, that one is not cleared. Maybe we can have some stuff that is overlapping that we can just click on to see if it drops in there. See how some of that stuff dropped in there? There's some things that are just like that. Now we cleared out some stuff in Dropbox 1, so we can kind of offload some of this stuff into there. There we go. So first we're going to work on armor. I'm going to go to the next one here. Click. Armor. Like so. Again, pull that out of there until your inventory is full. Again, sort the container. Grab all the various armor out of there. And now these are stuff in that one, but Dropbox 6 is cleared and 7 is cleared. I don't need to check that. Because I just let myself know. That's why I don't keep looking in the same box over and over. And that was one of the things that was taking me a long time. So I kept looking in the same boxes to see if there was anything in there. So that's what I am not going to do this time. Now again, I've got those all in here. Watch this. Boom. You can just sort it by whatever that is. So you put it all in the same thing. You sort it by whatever it is. Makes it super easy. Now we've got all of those. And this is Dropbox 11. Let's see if it has any stuff. Again, sort it first. Grab. Oh yeah, it's got more than probably what we can put in this other box. But we're going to try it. Let's see. And Dropbox 8. Drop that all in there. Maybe just drop all these things that look like they're going to fit. There we go. All right, so that is now full. I'm going to go ahead and just drop this back in here. And we'll pick this up back in there. Now, we could go in individually and just grab the boots or just grab whatever. But I find it's a bit easier just to go to the Dropbox here, drop them all in here, and then have it sorted. Now, once they're sorted, you're going to see that you have a whole lot of a certain type. Like in this case, we have a whole lot of mining helmets. So we're going to grab all of those. We have a whole lot of overalls. And we got a white hooded sweatshirt. We got a bunch of those. We got 3 of those, which isn't too much. We got a little piddly stuff there. But these are the ones that have the most of whatever it is, right? I'm going to run back over here to the workbench and watch as I reduce these so I don't have a million of these. I don't need 50 of these. I don't have that many people on the server that I need that many. So I'm just going to go ahead and start combining these together in the workbench. Like so. There's a 600. Now, we could have done that much more efficiently, but you get the idea. We can go and take a lower one like this, get that all kind of fixed up, and then use the lower ones to push it up to 6, and then the lower ones again, which will then get it to 600. But at this point, I don't really care. I just want it to be reduced, because we're getting tons of these, as you can see. We keep stacking those, like so. That's close enough. All right, same thing here. We got 600s. Let's just go ahead and grab the smallest one, see if we can repair that. Again, smallest one again. There we go. That one's repaired. Don't need to use that other one. Oh, wait, here's another 600. Let's use that one. There we go. Now we got two 600s that are now repaired. Got a 575 here. Let's use these small ones to try to repair it. If you put one that's repaired in there, by the way, then it will automatically go up by one, as you saw there. And then it will always go up no matter, even if it's like next to nothing. So there we go. So we just reduced a whole bunch of those. We're good to go. Dark Angel's over here in the box doing something. It's over here doing something. Now we also got a whole bunch of night vision goggles that we can work on. Now I'm going to just put these back in here temporarily because I'm working on all of those. Got a ton of those night vision goggles. Now we also have these in another place way over here. So we can go up here and look and say, hey, do we have a ton of night vision goggles? We do. All right, so we're going to need to combine a bunch of those. This way the whole entire thing is not filled up with just random night vision goggles. Somebody took the... What happened to our other workbench over here? Somebody moved the workbench.
You mean between the medical and the food?
Yeah, where did it go?
That's what I was thinking, because I came to put something in the box and I thought, well, I'm sure there was something here.
Somebody took our workbench. Somebody just thought, hey, I'm just going to take this workbench. All right, so we need nails. We need iron, nails, and wood. I'm going to find out who took my workbench. All right. So iron. We got wood. We've got nails. This is my drop box up there. I keep my stuff in. And then we've got iron over here. Let's make another one. See, we have massive amount of resources. That's because the whole team has been pitching in to do that. They can't... Instead of just taking the time and making their own workbench for 30 seconds, they went over there and they wrenched the workbench and they took the workbench out of there. That's not cool. That's not cool. I put that workbench there. Somebody's busted. Somebody's busted. Boom. Let me see if I can catch up on chat here. Love hurts. Bro, refresh your browser, man. I have already updated on there, so if Twitch hasn't updated, that's all on them, bro. That's all on them. I was playing some Fallout 4. So if you see it say Fallout 4, then that's all on you, man. You want to refresh. I swapped over here to 7 Days to Die. I call this Fallout 4.5 because it has all the great things that Fallout 5 needs. It has the ability to do crafting, for us to play together as a team, to build giant settlements that we could fight off zombie hordes or fight off all sorts of amazing stuff that would attack, like super mutants or whatever. This is what I think Fallout 5 should be like. Of course, it should be combined like Grand Theft Auto, have a bunch of awesome vehicles. It should combine Minecraft, where you have the multiplayer, and of course all the Fallout universe stuff. Put that all in there, you know, the Fallout New Vegas, the Fallout 4, boom, drop that in there, and make the ultimate awesome game. All right, so we already have some 600s here. Wow, we got a bunch of 600s. You can see we've got a bunch of 600s there. And I'm going to put this workbench over here. Somebody apparently thought that that workbench was redundant and decided to take it. All right, so I had this workbench here specifically for the people who are doing stuff over on this side. So that's what that's all about. So I'm just going to go ahead and repair these from these lesser ones. Now I've got another 600 there. So many night vision goggles. Look at that. So many. You don't... Oh, let's do 600 first. I could probably just end up scrapping these. Look at that. If I get more than a full row of stuff, that's it. That's too many. Too many. You should start scrapping them. So there we go. Yep. Just about to get a full row of this. I don't think I'm going to get quite there with these. But there we go. Yeah, I got a full row of those. And so no one should ever say, Kismet, I can't find any night vision goggles. Because, bro, there they are right there. Now, again, once you put them in here, just click this little bag here. Automatically sorts them all again. Isn't that nice? And it sorts them from lowest to highest. I wish there was a where you could click it again and it would do the ascending, descending. So it would do the highest one first. Because if I was looking for it, it would be the highest one first, is what I would be looking for. And then down to the lowest one. That's just me. That's just me. Now, let's go ahead and put this back over here. Put the wood back in there because we don't want to carry all this around. Go ahead and put our frames in there. Put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and switch my shotguns and cells so stuff doesn't drop in my main bar down there while I'm doing my sorting. And let's go back to it. So over here in the drop box, again, we have all of this stuff. I'm going to just pull out what I can. Like that. I hit R to pull it out. And now we can do some sorting. So we can run over here and say, boom, we got these. Now I could go through and combine all of these, but you guys get the idea of how to combine. Go ahead and put them goggles in there. And mine's already, I just got some LED goggles. Yeah, they're already 600. Okay. While I'm looking for any red bandanas. No red bandanas. Can sort this so I can kind of see what's going on. There's the bandanas. Do I got any more glasses? No. I got some coats. I know where those go. Put some coats right over here. Massive amount of coats that we can use and combine. We got some 600 coats in there. Hit that sort. Hit that sort button. And we've also got some hazmat shirts and pants. Again, this is basically what a quartermaster's job is to go in and organize all this stuff. So we'll go do shirts. Again, we'll sort that again. Black shirt, sweatshirt, t-shirt. Now, you can also sort this in a different way. You can sort this by, you know, warm gear, you know, warm day gear, less, I put that vest up there. Or actually, I put that under the chest. You could sort it by, you know, when you go to the, like, desert gear, like gear that keeps you cool, and you could also sort it by cold gear. Or when you go like to the winter area and you need a coat or it's raining or something like that, you could sort it totally that way as well in the long run. All right, so what do we need? We need gloves. Put the gloves in there. Do shoes. Shoes. These are boots. Boots, boots. And then we're going to do hats over here. Again, if they get too out of control, we'll then just start combining those across there. Other hats. Again, we can just click to sort it. Sorts it all. We got pants. There's another hat. This is leg armor. This is chest. Chests. Boots, pants. Pants in there. Put all that in there like that. And again, normally the person who does our armor smithing there will do all of that. But sometimes I just try to help them because that's one of the biggest things that takes up the most space. And there we go again. So we just removed a massive amount of stuff from there. These are all helmets. Oh, this is helmets. We just removed a massive amount of stuff from the drop boxes. So we're making huge strides in that. Oh, red bandana, keeping that one. Shoes, there's another skull cap. Sort all that. And again, we're getting a lot of helmets there. We can go ahead and combine those helmets. And a lot of these kind of hazmat thing. We combine all those. And a ton of these mining helmets, as you can see. Could combine all those too. There's a red coat. Yes, I found my red coat again. Now, I'm a big fan of red, if you guys haven't already figured that out. So you will see me find anything that is red. And I have pretty much a red outfit here. I got a red sweatshirt. I've got a red t-shirt. Got a red bandana that I'm now going to make a 600 bandana, hopefully. And then I also have a red puffer coat I've been looking for, which is pretty awesome. Let's see. We're going to combine that over here. So let's take the one that has the that's full and put that in here. Oh, so close. 596. And then we'll just go ahead and wear that one again. My coats recently disappeared too, which is a bummer. I think I put them in here. I did. There it is. All right, we'll combine those together. I got my red sweatshirt in there now. I've got a red pimp hat. Look at that fun time pimp hat, which is awesome. Just because I can. So I've been kind of looking for that stuff, just to have fun doing that. That up here. And make sure that no one's trying to get a hold of me on my chat up there. No. Nobody's trying to get a hold of me. I'll just move that over. There we go. In my mod chat. And there we go. It's kind of made it a bit better. I don't need it right now, so I go ahead and put it up here in my box. And again. So this is the fastest I've found to do this. I'm sure there's somebody out there who does this all the time, who has been playing a lot longer than me, that has a super fast way of doing it. But this is what I've found. Oh, forgot to put the... what I found to start with. So you always kind of start with the toughest things. Whenever you're doing something, both in real life and in game, you should always start with the toughest stuff first. In the case of armor, it's the toughest stuff because it has the most of it, and you're just going to have an overwhelming amount of it. Now, we just sorted all the armor out of all these boxes, so all of those are good. Now we just need to go over here and check these other ones. So we're going to just click this, get all the armor out. Now, some of these might have been overlapping from the other ones. We could have probably combined them from those other ones. But you know, you can only deal with so much stuff at a time because you only have so big of an inventory. And now we're going to go to the draw. Oh, moly, there's a whole bunch of it in there. So there we go. So now we're full. Now, I usually use one drop box as kind of the sorting box, so I don't have to run all the way over there and then run back and forth and back and forth. You guys get the idea. And like this. I'll run you guys through this. Sorry if I'm neglecting chat for a second here. I will check chat in just a second. As you can see, trying to show everybody how to do this. All right, let's catch up on chat a little bit. Welcome, user V2. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Welcome to Kids QuarterMaster Sorting Emporium. Exactly. I should totally use that. Kismet, why are there so many workbenches and forges but only one chem station? Because we haven't made any more. I see. This is my third time watching kids play 7 Days to Die. There you go, Cage Wanderer. Yes, I love playing me some 7 Days to Die. It is absolutely addicting. Addicting, this game. And what happens is simply like this. You'll be doing something, and then you're like, okay, I want to do this other thing, and then this other thing, and this other thing, and another thing, and before you know it, it's like 10 hours later. It's that kind of fun kind of game. So boom, you can just like instantly get addicted to this game super easily. Reaper, thanks so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Show Reaper some love in the chat, everybody. Throw him some love. Same Old Smooth says, heavy armor on day 8. Oh, it is not day 8, bro. It is not day 8. It's day 8 of this super build I've been doing. But right now, I'm on day 395. So it's day 8 of the mega build that we are doing, which is this giant base. And then we also have a giant base up above, if you missed that tour earlier, right at the top of the stream. I will be going back up that way, and you can check it out later on as well. So there we go. There we go. So thanks for hanging out. Do you guys have your own rooms? Not really. We just throw our bags down upstairs by our bikes in that kind of kill box up there. So if we do get killed, we end up right back in that kind of safe spot, and then we can run out there and kill them some more, which is a great place to put your bedroll down. Kismet, why there's so many workbenches? I just haven't got around to making any more, and nobody's asked for any more, so there we go. Maybe I will run by Chewy's Diner. There you go. Yeah, Chewy has his own diner. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Same Old Smooth. Should have realized. There you go. There you go. Yeah, just day 8 of this mega build. Yeah, we're on 395 right now. Now we're doing the Val mod. My mods will put !mod in the chat for you guys so you can see how to get that Val mod. Now, I made a video for you guys, and I make a lot of tips videos and highlights, and you can watch my entire streams on my YouTube channel in full 1080 HD. I go way above and beyond for my channel, and I hope you guys appreciate that because this is a crazy ton of work. SDM and VFC, thanks so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and become part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Let's show them some love. Show them some love, everybody. So I do a lot of stuff for my stream. You can see all that stuff up there. So I put that guide together for you guys because the shortest guide I could find for the Val mod was 25 minutes long. 25 minutes to explain something that literally should take you like 2 or 3 minutes to explain. So I said, that's it. That video is too long. I'm not going to link that for anybody. I'm going to go make my own video. So that's what I did. I make a lot of videos, a lot of YouTube videos and whatnot on different guides and whatnot. Which you guys can check out. Duncan! Lol! Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So show him some love in the chat as well. So I made this video, and it's only 3 minutes long. It says, this is how you install the Val mod. This is what Val mod that we're using. You can use the overhaul or the expansion one. And this is how you install it in your server. This is how you get started. And I do that in 3 minutes. So there you go. Enjoy that. So you don't have to watch a 25-minute video on how to install the Val mod. Because that takes a while. Now, to make that video, by the way, took about 6 hours to make a 3-minute video. I know. It takes a while. Because you have to go in and you edit it down in such a way that makes it very plain and to the thing. And then, of course, you got to capture all the footage, and you got to edit the footage, and it just takes a while. You editors know what I'm talking about, right? That's all the stuff that nobody ever sees, where you spend all that time behind the scenes. Making those videos. Making those 3-minute videos so that people don't have to sit for 25 minutes just to find out 3 minutes worth of information. And that's what I like to do in my videos. I should have... I thought I sorted it first. Doesn't look like it's sorted. Let's try to resort that again. Doesn't look like it was sorted all that well. Maybe it was. Yeah, it's sorted not that bad. Okay. I don't know why I'm taking that out of there, because I still got a couple more boxes to go here. Let's go. Sort it. Grab all the same stuff here. That wasn't too bad. Not too much stuff in there. This one. Look at them gloves. Nice. Oh, I forgot to sort it. Sort it. There we go. Oh, there's some overalls. Get them overalls. There we go. Sort it. Alright. We'll just kind of run down here just to make sure we didn't miss anything. And if we did miss anything, no worries. We can always come back and finish up that last thing. Okay, we've got all the armor. Step number 1. Complete. Now again, if we have a massive amount of one thing, like if we have a whole row of something, I would just combine those. I would not spend time sorting all of those. I would go to the workbench, combine them, because that just takes way too long. Now I'm going to, this time when I take stuff out, I'm going to try to organize it in such a way I can just drop it in certain boxes. So I'm going to take out the goggles, I'm going to take out the bandanas, the hoods, all the gloves. That'll be easy. That's a whole bunch of gloves. I can combine those gloves. I've got more hats. Go ahead and grab all the hats out of there. Anything that I'm going to throw in the same container. And again, we'll go ahead and sort that again. We'll get more gloves. And what else we've got? This is shirt and shoes. We'll probably do all the shoes. And we'll do the boots. Oh, not quite enough for the boots. Go ahead and put the boots back. Grab those in a second. And I think that's probably good for now, right? Sort it again. Yep, looking good.
Kismet, did you put that workbench back?
Sure did. Made a new one, put it back.
I was going to say.
Are you thinking you were going crazy?
I was going to say, I'm sure you agreed that it had gone walkabout.
Yeah, someone just, instead of making a new one, someone just said, I'm just going to wrench this workbench and take it with me. That's funny.
Yeah, earlier I did a double take thinking, hang on, I'm sure there was something here, so.
Alright, let's see. We forgot to put the bandana up there. There we go. Sort all that. There we go. And it's all nicely sorted. Look at the black shades. That's cool. Black shades are cool. Alright, we got more hats, so we'll go ahead and put them in the hats. Now, again, there's usually somebody who does all of this. Oh, not enough room in the hats. Again, we got too many mining helmets. Let's take all those out. Too many of these helmets, too. Turn around here. Watch how quickly I do this, though. I'm just going to go in here, just randomly grab it. After a while, you get so many of these things that just don't suck up all your time doing this. Sorting all of this when you can just combine them very quickly here, and sometimes very inefficiently, like I'm doing right now. And that's going to be a very inefficient. Oh, that's going to be a very inefficient combine. The 596 and the 555. I could go look for others, but it's just, 3 600 mining helmets should be more than enough. Gloves. Nope, let's use the lower level ones. There we go. Again, just get them to 600, which is the maximum they can do, and they're also fully healed all the way back up, or they're full non-damaged. These are military gloves, and those are cool gloves. Put the military gloves together too. There we go. Now some of this stuff can be crafted as well. Yeah, we got all 600s. So again, just right back in it again. Now when people come in here and they're looking, they're like, ah, all right, cool. Got some really nice stuff in here. Got some really nice stuff in there. And again, the person who's doing the armor should come in here and actually combine all of these constantly. Especially when you get to this point, when you have so many resources, you should just be combining that stuff. And if I had more time, I would do that. But I'm giving him a heads up here, or a leap forward. I'm giving him a little bit of help here so that we can clear out our bags. Again, you can see we have a bunch of those that can be combined. Got some boots and shoes. Let's go ahead and put boots in there. Oh, looks like we got some shoes in there. Nope, those are boots. These are boots. Boots. And those are shoes. Those are boots. Putting boots in there. Let's get them boots out of there. Boots. Steel-toed boots. Kicks boots. More boots. More boots. Running shoes. Huh. Okay. Let's put the boots in the boots thing. Now I wish it had like a Shift R where you could just go ahead and put all of this stuff, boom, in there in one shot. That would be awesome. You just do Shift R and it just drops everything in there. That'd be great. Hopefully they add that. I'm going to request that. Hopefully we get it. All right, almost done with the sorting of the clothes. Pull that all out of there. Run back over here. Sort my inventory just to make sure. Let's see, we've got a lot of clothes and pants. Let's go ahead and do pants first. That's probably the easiest. Pants. Drop all the pants in there. Pants sort very weirdly, though, by the way. See how they're sorted up here and down there? I don't know what the deal is with that. I didn't do it. Wasn't my bad. And worn boots. And coats. Hope I see some more boots. And then sorted again. And then we're like shirts and hoodies. Oops, actually, let's put the overall vest in the other thing. That's a black sweatshirt. Sort all of that. And you have gloves. There, you have hats. There, and then you have chest. Here. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. So there we go. Again, I get into what I'm doing here, so when I'm totally into it, sorry if I'm neglecting just a little bit. So there we go. So we've got the whole first area. We have the whole first thing done. We've done all the armor. That's usually step one that I do. Now we're going to go ahead and sweep it again. This time we're going to work on weapons. Now I've got it pretty easy when it comes to weapons because I'm just going to take it and put it in the drop box over there for Jang. Oh, I forgot those boots. For Jang to kind of organize that. He's the primary person on our weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and do that next. So there's some weapons up here. There's some ammo. There's also some weapon parts. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those. There's also some kind of straggler overalls that I either didn't see or someone just put those in there. One or the other. Or I put them back in there, and one or the other there. And then over here, we're going to sort like so. It looks like the weapon parts are out of... Oh, there's one in there. I just saw it. Again, let's sort. Make sure we didn't miss any weapon parts. Nope, here's some weapons up here. Alright, so we get those weapons. We go over here. Skinning knife. Not quite a weapon. It's more of a tool, but it could be used as a weapon. Oh, there's some arrows. And again, next one. Again, this is not everybody's cup of tea here, so not everybody likes to be the quartermaster because it does take a lot of effort to go in and organize all this stuff. That noise, by the way, is meaning that it is nighttime. Doesn't mean that it's horde night, just necessarily that it's nighttime. And again, let's go ahead and sort this. What do we got? Some lead probably be good too. Let's get all this other stuff out of here. Lead, gunpowder, paper. Yeah, should have got that from these other ones. Let's get all that too. Because that has to do with weaponsmithing. This has to do with when you're making iron and stuff. So wheat cleavers. Let's look for any lead stuff. That's for that. Let's see. Paper. Oh, I see some more stuff. See, right when I close it, that's when I see other stuff that I need. And there we go. And the next one, same thing. Let's check it again. Make sure there's nothing in there that is like lead or anything like that we want to melt down. There's a gold nugget. That's cool. Lead trophy. Paper. Now, Survivor's combination, by the way, you can click on that and you can scrap it. And what it will do is it'll give you 3 level ups here in the Val mod. You can just read that. And it unlocks it. It actually gives you extra points. And since I sit in here a lot and I do a lot of this sorting, I rarely go out. Usually they drop those in there for me, which I appreciate. Big time. And let's see what else we got. Arrowheads, lead stuff. Again, if this is not your thing, I would not take on quartermastering, that's for sure. Because it is very, very involved. And you're going to sort this, and then it's not going to be the right thing, and then you have to come back and grab the same thing again. You might miss some of it, which usually I do when I'm doing it. Lump of coal, nitrate is also we need. All right, let's go ahead over here and let's go ahead and sort all this. Oops, just dropped my bow accidentally. Sort all that, and then just go ahead and put boots where the boots go. And then chest pieces, nope. Chest pieces. Sort all of that. Okay, let's go ahead and offload some of this over here. And I'm just simply going to put it right up here in the top. And then let him deal with it. There we go. So that makes it easy. I can just give it to the other people, and I don't have to sort it individually. They can sort it individually as they're making various weapons and whatnot. So there we go. That'll fall on them. You got to have a lot of organization in this game because you just do have sometimes an overwhelming. I think that one's clear. This one's clear. And I cleared this one now, so I can just go ahead and say this one's now clear. Like so. Yes, team play is what I like the most. This is what I enjoy the most out of any type of game. That's why I play a lot of MMOs and whatnot with my team. So I love doing team stuff. It is super, super fun. Clubs, we got ammo, weapons, we got things, we got a flashlight. That all has to do with people making weapons. And we've got some brass that they can use to melt down, to make stuff. Long barrels, they have arrowheads. And that one is done. Next one. Sort it. Have all this stuff. Chainsaw blade is for an advanced thing. We got rifle butt. All of those things there. Now, normally they should come in here and they should grab all this stuff out of here. But again, I'm just kind of lending a hand here. And again, I'm going to go ahead and just throw that in that upper left-hand corner. Now, some of this is going to stack, by the way, when I'm putting it in there. With anything that's already in there. So it's already full now. So when it's full, we need another place to drop it. So I'm going to see what we got here in this upper left-hand corner. Go ahead and just put it up there. And then I go. Assemble weps. And I'll put upper. Right? And then chang, second drop box. We can get that in there. That way. All right. So I'm just going to put in that corner one there, and the next time he's on, I'll mention that to him as well. Mention to him that it's in there. Oop, there is actually a thing in there, right there. Rocket launcher stock. Again, we'll just look across here. We got a few more things we need to get out of that one. Getting there, almost down to the bottom one. Oh, look at that. Nice nail gun. Nail gun. Nice find. And what else we got? Rocket launcher stock. Any other stuff that I could use for that? No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Next one. Various bullets. And this here. Nitrate. We got powder. We got this. We got paper. Shotgun parts. We got lead. Nice battery. I think that's it. Yep, that's good enough. Up, and we do the last one? No. All right. And we need to grab this last one here. Healing agent, brass, bullet casings. A lot of food in that one. Lead, rifle. Now again, I could micro manage this or micro. Gotta come back to that paper. Micro manage this and put these all in the right places where they go. But again, don't make it so much that you can't play, right? That you don't have any time to play because all you're doing is micromanaging all of this stuff, right? So if you split it up, a bit where, you know, that's only 2 boxes that one person has to take care of. Where instead of taking up 15 boxes and have to manage them all, which is basically what I do. But I try to break it up in such a way that everybody kind of pitches in a little bit. And you'll see me do that with the drop boxes. So I'll put those in there. Take these nails, put those back up in there. Like so. Now I'm going to do a little trick here that works pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hit R. It's going to grab all this stuff. Right? Just random stuff. All this stuff does stack with each other. I'm then going to grab the next one. I'm going to hit R. And then I'm going to get out of there. Next one, R. I should be hitting escape. Next one, R. Now this one here, that one over there, number 6 and number 7 are empty, so I don't need to worry about those. I'll hit R. That one's clear. I think these are clear. Just double check those. Yeah. Those are clear. This one, not clear. Now what it's doing is just grabbing all the stuff that it can based on what I have in my inventory. It's grabbing it out of there and then stacking it with the stuff in my inventory. So it's not as daunting as a task as it looks. Because you're like, Kismet, that is just so much stuff. Well, it is. But it's just not stacked very well because it's kind of split across all of that stuff. So now what I will do is, now that I have it all stacked, I'll go ahead and just put all that stuff back in there again. Like this. Like that. And then all of this stuff that does look like it's going to stack. Now these are quests. Don't bother with those. And then these are tools. Don't bother with those. But all of this stuff here is now going to stack all the rest of it, right? So then I just go to the next one. Pull that in there. And whatever I can is going to stack on those. And again, same thing. Now if it's something that doesn't stack, I'll come back here to number 1. And just take out anything that doesn't stack, like padlocks, rocket launcher, the tool die set. This is not going to stack. That's not going to stack. Those will stack. This will all stack. If it's not a stackable item, like gold nugget, not going to get too many of those. If it's not a stackable item, then you shouldn't do that kind of technique. You want everything to be stackable. That's not stackable. What else do we got here that's stackable? Nails is a good one. Alcohol, oil, beer, all of these different meds. Plastics is another good one. Let's just take silver nugget out. Plastics is a really good one. And again, then hit R, see if anything else comes out of there. Nope. And then just rinse and repeat. It's just so fast. Such a very, very fast way of combining all of these things. So you're not spending 6 hours doing this, right? And just keep combining. Combine until you have it down to a kind of a manageable size. Again, now all of that stuff I just did, I just combined all of that, right? So we'll go ahead and drop it back here in this workbench. Like so. And then we're going to go to the second one here, and we're going to grab that all out. And then we're going to turn right back around and put it right back in the second one. Now, okay, now all of those have been taken out of all the boxes. Everything that's in these two boxes have been now stacked and sorted. All right. Okay, we've never played Ark, so maybe that is next. Yes, people have been asking me to play Ark. I don't know. Ark, and then there's another one. What's the other one other than Ark? The one that's not dinosaurs. There's another one. I was watching the Bearded Guys Gaming play that, but there was a bunch of naked people running around everywhere with their actual parts, their genitals, out in the wind, as you can say. I don't know. I'm not into that. I don't need it to be that real to life. Where I'm looking at everybody's junk the whole time. That's just not my thing. That's your thing. More power to you. You want to check out people's junk as they run around? Go for it. But it's not my thing. I thought it was hilarious, though. I thought it was hilarious when they were running around. So again, I just grabbed some more stuff. Now the point of this is that you're reducing your work, how much work that you have to do. All right, so you do that. You now can combine most of the boxes together. And again, we're grabbing stuff, combining it, and trying to reduce it down to just a few boxes. So you don't have to have, you don't have to go back and forth and back and forth. That's what I was doing before, going back and forth so much that I didn't realize that all of that stuff could be combined very easily down to just a few boxes. And then once you have it combined, then you go and you do your sorting. You only have to do it just a little bit, not quite as much. All right, now drop box 11, that drop box is now cleared. Let's see there. All right, now over here, drop box 4. How's that looking? Anything in there? Pull that out of there. Drop box 4 now cleared. Clear. There we go. Drop box 5, how are we looking? Getting there. Oh, 2 more things there. Again, take it over here. Do we got any room in 2? Yeah, we do. Stack it up in there. Anything that's not stackable, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there like these things. Now, all the rest of the stuff is stackable. I'm going to keep that on me for right now. I can hit this actually to go in there, and I can just shift click too to see if anything's going to stack as well. So we'll keep all that. And we can then go ahead and clear these up. So those are thing number 5. Get the rest of that. So the point of what I'm doing here, of course, is to clear all the boxes so they have enough room to put stuff in there. All right, and then I'll go ahead and put all this in here. Now, I could go through and stack all those out too, but you're going to see I'm going to stack those anyway in just a second. So now we go here to the last one. Boom, or back to the last few. And now those are clear. Again, now remember how many I've had here. How many I totally had. And now how many have I reduced it down to? So I had about 10 that was full. And I've now reduced it down to just a few left. And that one's now empty. Let's just double check that these are empty. Yes, they are. Those are all cleared. And again, this is just down here for me to know that I've cleared it. We have one last drop box. How are we looking? Some of that stuff still needs to be stacked. Again, let's go to drop box 3. And you're going to notice that some of the stuff that I just collected is going to stack with this stuff, right, as I put it in there. So I've kind of done that same thing I was doing at the very beginning right there. Now look, I'm down to 3 boxes. There we go. And there we go. And now down to 3 drop boxes. All that stuff seemed like just a massive amount of stuff to sort. And all I just did was just combine all the boxes together. And then now it's down to 3 boxes worth of stuff. If there's only one thing you learn in this stream or in this video, and that is how to do that super, super easy. So you don't, how to do that super, super easy so you don't spend 8 hours sorting that, right? That went pretty fast for that much stuff. All right, now we're going to go ahead and go in here and we're going to do the easy stuff again. We're going to go ahead and hit sort. And we're going to do the easiest stuff to take out of here, which are the quests. Anything with an exclamation point, we're going to try to grab those. These kind of pads here, we're going to grab those. Those are super easy to grab out of there. And again, grab all the stuff with the exclamation points. We can sort it as well. That's going to help us find those because they'll put them kind of together. Easy, easy. Again, same thing here. Sort it. All those quests. Exclamation points up here. And sometimes they're kind of spread out in there, so you want to look around for it. But there we go. That's it. We got them all. Go over here to quests. And let's see if they're even going to fit. Not going to fit. So I'm going to put them in there. See what I've got over here. I got an empty box. That makes it nice and neat. And then I'm going to go ahead and put Quest 2. There we go. And again, right back over here. Let's go ahead and take some stuff. Organize it all. Now, what's the easiest stuff to take out of here? Well, I'm going to start with the tools, and then also I see I got a rocket launcher thing there. Anything else that might be, anything I might have missed for the ammo, maybe some dynamite might be considered ammo. Depends on what you want to do, or dynamite be for your people who are doing that. But I usually take all the tools out because I usually manage the tools. Those are pretty easy to take out of there. I see another quest there that I missed. And there's some ammo stuff in there I need to get back, but tools is a great one. Look at that. You can just clear a ton of that very easy with tools. Now, tools don't stack, so they're just kind of in the way all the time. Now, I'm going to put them up here with fibers and broken tools, like this. And then I will sort them later. Oh, not that one. I will sort them later. I will go through them and say, okay, is this an iron shovel? Iron shovel, boom, melted down in the forge. Is it a wrench? Well, you know, if it's a nice enough wrench, I might just combine some of the wrenches together and put them in there for people to use. Now, if they are like iron stuff, I usually get rid of iron pickaxes. All these iron pickaxes, iron shovels, those all get melted down. If they were steel, then I would keep them. I would keep them if they were high enough level, or I might just make some new ones. So I can make 500 ones and then just combine them together and make 600s if I want. Literature and then bomb. So another quest. We'll stick up here in the corner. And we've got some bombs. I don't know what he wants done with those, but I'll throw them up here in Jang's box number 2. He can deal with those. He can deal with them. And now we're making huge strides. Huge strides. Now, easy resources like crushed sand, wood, stuff like that. Oh, there's another one I didn't get. Go ahead and sort that again. Anything that's like easy resources, that should be your next one. That should be like number, I think I'm on number 4. I can't remember where I'm at. But it's number 4 or whatever, that you can kind of get those easy resources out of there and sort those. Right? So you see any, dirt. You got nitrate powder, iron, wood, plant fibers, whetstones are a great example. Iron. You can go ahead and go to those. Now again, you can do this however you want. This is just how I do it. I find it goes a lot faster. Stone, plant fibers, wood, whetstones, clay, iron, and that's probably good enough. And then again, I'll go over here. This is where we keep all of that stuff. I'll simply click in the inventory. It'll sort it for me automatically. I will then go to fibers, drop all the fibers. I'll then go to good tools and whetstones. Drop the whetstones. Now, usually I keep the whetstones down in the corner. I think I'm the one who actually put most of those whetstones in there. Like so. Like so. And what you might also want to do is just kind of put one in there. So when you shift click, boom, it goes right into the right spot. If you're having multiple things in the same box. Same thing with this. Watch what happens if I just put one in there. And then I go shift click, boom, it drops right there. And if I shift click again, it does this one, and then it fills that one. Works really, really great. Frostlin showed me that. Also, I know that Sister Wolf and Sister Wolf does that as well. Now, I am getting low food and health, and don't worry, I'll take care of it in a second. I'll take care of that in a second. And wood. What else we got here? We got sand and dirt. The dirt in there. Sand. Like so. And then raw iron goes over here. Look how much faster that is. See how much? Oh, that's also clay in there too. Clay in there. Look how much faster that is than going onesie twosies, right? Now over here is also where we put this. All that for them to do all of that. Now I could go in and also pull it out of those drop boxes, but I'm going to let him do that. I'm going to let him take care of all of that. Because, people like to have their own, thing that they like to do, their own kind of job they like to do. Rust, that's it. Russ is the one that was watching them play, and they're running around with their junk out. They're like, look at my junk, look at my junk. All right. Let's keep going. Now, Bearded Guys Gaming weren't doing that, but all the people who were playing on the server were doing that. So let's keep going. Now we're on to the next part here. Now we're getting kind of down to the nitty-gritty of stuff here. And there's a whole lot of stuff in here that is kind of food and medical. You can see you got a lot of food and medical in this one. And a lot of various things. Now, this one I would consider part of the ammo stuff. And the same thing with these arrowheads. So I kind of missed those, but that's okay. But I'm going to grab everything out of that one and take it and put it into this one. Now, if there's anything that can combine, we're going to see it combine as we add that in. There we go. And then we can sort it. Now we're down to 2 boxes. 2 boxes. And good to go. Now, the other box here also has feathers and whatnot in it. And one of the things that I find another really easy thing to sort is all the things that go into the workbench, right? That go into workbenches or forges or whatever. These tumblers, calipers, these tool sets. Of course, you have to know which ones are what that do that. Padlocks are really great because, you know, well, that's for bikes. But we don't use padlocks on our servers. The reason why is because we just put our initials in the bike so everybody knows whose is whose. Most people do not wander off with it once you kind of tell them, hey, this is my bike. This is my bike. Another gas can, we can grab that. And we'll come back for the rest of this stuff. I think I got the bulk of it. Oh, we got the anvil. I think I got the bulk of the tools. And again, look in here. We got sewing kits. Where do we got it? I thought I saw them clay bowls. Here's a good example. Well, actually, that's we have that in food for right now. Not seeing anything else there, huh? It's very unusual not to have a massive amount of those tools. Massive amount of those. Oh, that one's clear. So yeah, now down the last 2. So again, we'll run over here. Forge tool. So if anybody's looking for a forge tool, like calipers or whatever, we throw them up here. This actually should not be in there. And then we can just sort. Look at all that stuff we've got. Oh, not nitrate. Doesn't belong in there. Not nitrate, people. Sometimes I just find people put random stuff in random boxes. I don't know why they do that. Maybe they ran out of inventory and they forgot to go back for it. I'm sure any of you who do this quartermastering job is very familiar with that. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. Scooter parts. We're going to put those locks in there. Like so. And we're getting down there. Last 2. Now we're going to go ahead and do... Oh, I forgot one right there. I knew there was more. Now we're going to just do food. Food is super easy for us because we just grab all this out of here. Soap I consider food as well. Got mead, red tea, warm flesh. That is actually healing. Bowls. Healing. That's going to just go into the forge. Now I could have got these other bike parts, by the way, but I'll get those in a sec. Oh, raw diamond. I don't think I've ever seen raw diamond. That's the first time I've seen that. That's kind of a weapon. See if any other weapon stuff. You know, and you're going to miss stuff as you go. It's just inherently, especially when you're trying to rush, you're trying to get it done. That is pair kits. That's for stuff. This is food. Okay, I ran out of room for food. Okay, and then we're just going to go over here, and I'm just going to throw it in raw food. Like this. And then our Food Master Chewy will take care of all of that. Oops. He'll take care of the raw food. And then I like putting the water containers over here under water containers. You can see we've got a whole bunch of jars and whatnot. And look how many glass jars we have. Thousands. Thousands that we made. Now this other stuff here is weapon stuff. Again, I'll go put it in Dropbox 2 up here. There we go. Getting there. I'm trying to get Dropbox 2 done. So again, let's go ahead and just do some nice and easy parts. Bike parts. Let's see anything else. It's bike parts. We're just trying to reduce as quickly as possible. And I'm going to consider these bike parts. Mechanical stuff. We'll just grab some of this other stuff. It's pretty easy. There's some more food in there. So let's just do bike parts. Scooter parts here. Just going to put all these in here. Because now, now we don't really need to worry about this too much because everybody has a bike, so they can just come in and find the stuff sorted by whatever it is. So you can see it's sorted by value there. Where you? Hey, Chewy, there's a 600 engine in there, bro. Come grab that 600 engine and put it in your bike. Actually, take this 600 engine and combine it with this 118 engine. Put that in your bike. You can keep up with me on my bike. That's for you, Chewy. Get in there and get that. Get in there and grab that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff up here as well. And then I'm going to stop sorting it like this. And we're just going to start sorting it with the auto sort function because that works pretty great. That auto sort thing is the stuff. And let's go ahead and work on medical now. Medical. Healing agent. And there's more stuff there. This is food. Medical. This is going to be melted down. I'm getting that one just about done. Getting food. Food. Somewhat food. We can use that for several things. Military ration. Oh, that's interesting. I'm also going to grab all the seed stuff while I'm at it. Grain alcohol. That's stuff for health. More health stuff. Pills. More food stuff. Getting there. Again, look at how we're reducing, how quickly we're reducing. Again, sorted again. Aloe vera. That's for health. This is like plants. More plants. All right, looking good. Looking good. Now, I know you guys are freaking out about my food right now, but I will take care of it. I will take care of it. I don't really care if I die, but I'm trying to get to 200 so I can prove to Chewy that I can manage it long enough for me to get to 200. And if I get to 200, then I'm going to just let myself die and not have to worry about it all the time. Because it is very annoying because you have to constantly, like, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Let me catch up on chat while I'm doing this. Boom. Hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Kyle. Yes, you should sort the food by calories. There you go, Cage. If I could, I would. There we go. Went up to 198 now. There we go. Let's see if I can get to 199. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. If I did miss your comment or question, just let me know again. It's okay. Throw it in there again. I don't consider that to be spam in my chat. I love interacting with people on the stream. Oh, there it is. 199. 199. By the way, 0 deaths. Not because I was trying. Just happened to be luckily that way. So there we go. There we go. Not that I'm any pro and trying to be elite in front of anybody. I'm just saying, check it out. All right, now I'm just going to put it directly in here just to kind of help out. Put all that stuff in there. And let's sort this stuff here. And we got a bunch of pills. Anything else that for medical? I think just those pills and peroxide maybe. All right, we'll go ahead and put our pills in there like that, and you'll see them stack up. We've got them really nicely stacked. And then all the rest of the stuff, I don't know if peroxide is for this or not, but I'm just going to put it up here. It sounds like it should be for this. Pour it over cloth to make medication. Yes, it is in there. Okay, good. And then healing agent, that's where that goes. And I think all the rest of this should go in for Chewy. Now what I'm going to do is put the stuff in seeds and plants, which goes to our gardens, of course. So we're going to go ahead and put all that in there. Now aloe vera plant doesn't go in there. That is actually for our medical. All this other stuff can go in there. And I'll put that back over here in raw medical. Aloe vera. What was the other thing? I think that was it. And then raw food over here. And again, I let Chewy do what he wants to do with all of that. I just throw it in there. Let him deal with it. like this, boom, it'll auto sort all of that. And if there's stuff in there already, it'll automatically sort on top of those, not glass jars. Glass jars go over here. And then paper. Whoop, right over here. At the end. Like that. Okay, almost done. Look at that. Now, if there's anything in here, I'm just going to grab it all. Now, Dropbox 2. Done. Now, that looked like a completely daunting and unformidable task to go through and sort all of that. But now, it doesn't seem so bad. Not so bad now. You can go in and sort it all. Now I'm just going to start grabbing it all and putting it in there. Now, things like beakers and stuff, that stuff I'm going to put in there. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the seeds here. And all the rest of the stuff, I'm going to come back to that in just a bit. And now we're going to go over here. Oh, we're going to go over here. And go to seeds and plants. And again, I could have pulled them out individually or whatever. But I know that's a seed. See if there's any more seeds and plants. We got cotton there. Of course, I can also put the cotton over on the other side. Actually, I think I will. Over here. I'm sure he's got tons of it somewhere. Oh, he's only got 2. All right, well. All right, well, now he's got tons. And let's see, what else? Anything else for him over here? Nope. Okay, now this is one of my favorite ones right here. This kind of miscellaneous one. Because again, it's got tons of oil, so we put the oil in there. It's got these bars. It's got all the plastics. It's got the glue. It's got all the kind of random stuff in there. I'm even going to throw some cling wrap in there. Some light bulbs. All the stuff that, you know, people are kind of looking for, but they're kind of just random things, like cold chips. I'll throw that in there. The diamonds and nuggets and stuff, I keep those. Sewing kits, gas paint, that's all meltdown stuff. And forge iron, forge steel. And let's see, forge iron, forge steel up there. And we're going to put that in there. And then we have advanced assembled weapons, or advanced stuff. Where's the advanced stuff? Advanced item parts right here. This is for like making chainsaws or augers or that kind of stuff. We put all those up there. Those are fairly rare. Fairly rare. Then forge tools. Put those in forge tools. Now, if you get too many of these, by the way, if you get like 50 or 100 of these, you want to start melting those things back down again. Because you can make those in the Val mod. We got cloth, leather, and hides. We're going to turn around here. Oh, how convenient. This is cloth and hides and leather into there. And we've got bed rolls and torches. Bed rolls. I'm going to count that as a torch. And candles. We've got gas barrels, which I'm going to go and put that in there. And then I'm just going to sort that like that. And we're going to kind of switch over that kind of sewing kits. Those are down here in the corner. Like so. Casino, going to keep that. All the rest of the stuff, just keep that for right now. So crazy. And boom! Done. Just like that. I don't know how long that took, but we are done. Just like that, I cleared every one of those drop boxes. 15 drop boxes, just cleared it. And that's really what you need to do. That's probably the easiest way I can explain QuarterMastering to you and how to do it in a very efficient and quick way. Now let me look up here and see how long it took us. How long you guys think that took? Let me know in the chat. Let me know what you think. So if you did enjoy this guide, I'm going to go ahead and put this guide on YouTube for you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I do a lot more guides as well. I hope you enjoyed QuarterMastering, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody. I'm going to cut that into a YouTube video later. You guys get to see it live. You can see that live. How long do you think that took? I'm trying to make it faster and faster each time, and I'm trying to develop these techniques that make it go faster. That make it go much, much faster. All right, so we'll put that up in there. I'm going to actually convert a lot of these arrows. Right here. Convert all the arrows. I don't have wood and stone. Wood and stone. There's wood. Tons of stone again. 1 hour and 35 minutes. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad, considering it took me 6 hours the first time I did it. Then it took me about 5 hours the second time I did it. So I've reduced it by 4.5 hours. I consider that a giant reduction. I consider that massively reduced. Massively reduced. So that was super fun. Super fun. All right. And that felt like 5 minutes to me, by the way. If you're doing the quartermastering, it goes by very quickly to you. Maybe not everybody else watching, but again, it's what you're into. All right, I'm going to craft all those up. Let's do it. Let's let those craft. Put that in there. Let's go in there and do wood. Put that back. Get that out of there. Now, there's some little stuff here left. And you guys will get the exclusive here on the stream. What I'm going to do is take that stuff. While I'm doing arrows, it actually real funny. It won't let me do stuff. There we go. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and get this forge going. If it lets me. Too busy crafting arrows. Hold on. I have to stop those arrows. I can work the forge here. There we go. All right. Now, again, if you have a problem with the Val mod, best thing to do is just to stop everything, including the forge itself. Stop the forge and stop your crafting so that you can manage the forge here. So I put some fuel in there. I've got some iron here. And I'm going to go ahead and take these tin cans and put them right here and just turn it on. That's going to start to melt those down. Now, I also want to melt this down, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it back right here. I also want to melt down this glass, but not in the top one. I want to melt it down in the bottom one, because that's typically where I am melting that down. So we'll go ahead and cut this wood in half. Now, notice I only put a little bit of wood in there. I consider anything under 500 a little bit of wood, so that it doesn't just burn all your resources. And there we go. And we just have a few more things to do. We got duct tape. We got a whole bunch of that, which is always good. Always good to have a bunch of tape so you can make mechanical parts if you need to, and all of that stuff. What else we got? We got fiber and torches. We're going to put torches in there. And then fiber, I usually put over here somewhere. Where do I put that? It's on this side. Fiber and tape right here. There we go. Now, he also keeps some tape over here for him, but I also kind of sorted as well over on the other side in case people need it over there. And then also put nails here somewhere. Where did I put nails? I don't usually use the nails all that much. I usually keep a bunch of nails on me. But we're going to put the nails up there. Now we've got tons of nails. Usually in the beginning, nails is the thing I need the most for making all these boxes and making signs and stuff. Okay, cans. This is it. This is the last few bits of stuff. So we'll go over here. We'll go into building materials. We'll put those wood frames. Like so. Go over here, and then we'll go ahead and put that in there. Don't need that padlock in there anymore. Stack that up for the team. And then we'll see if this is kind of melted down. Then we'll put these empty cans. Now, these empty cans are good at the very beginning, so you can survive. You can use those to get water, and then you cook the water, and then boom, you've got now clean water. But later on, they're just useless because you have the glass jars. You can just make a massive amount of those glass jars, and then you don't need it anymore. You should probably melt those padlocks down so nobody just gets the idea of putting those padlocks on there. Probably, but eh. Eh. All right, now we're going to get back to making those arrows. There we go. Oh, I took all the wood out. I took all the wood out. Myself. I don't like to take a full stack of 5,000. I usually just take half a stack. There we go. Get it all going, then I'll put the stack back. There we go. Let those crank away. And what I'm going to do is make myself a bunch of arrows, and I'm going to go out and try to get that quest done. That's in the upper right hand corner there. It's 81 of 100. Catch up on any chat. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, tired people fall asleep. Well, hey, if they don't like it, feel free to take a nap, bros. But right now I got 100 people in the stream, so it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad, was it? That was some amazing stuff. If you master that, that is the hardest thing in the game. Again, it took me, I think actually the first time I did it was 9 hours. And then it was 6 hours. And then I just cut 4.5 hours off of it. And by the way, that was 9 hours with only 7 drop boxes, not 15. So really, if you half the time that I used to have to do, right? That is actually a massive improvement in time sorting those drop boxes. So if you only have 7 drop boxes, it would only take you half that time. It would only take you about 45 minutes. But in here I have 15 drop boxes to manage. And of course they weren't all full, but still it is a lot more to manage than normally I would in the very beginning. I'd only managed about 7 of them. And that took me like 9 hours because I was trying to like, okay, onesie twosies all the time. Onesie twosies from here to there to here to there. No, boom, I just combined all that stuff and just sorted it all and boom. I won't have to sort it again for a few more days. So I'll take another hour or so to sort it another day. And it's worth the time. It's worth the time because the benefit for all of my members that all the stuff is where they can find it. They can go over there and they can micro-organize it all. Now, of course, if all the people who were doing like food and water and all of that stuff were doing it as well, then the bulk of that stuff would already be gone. So we had more people sorting, and then it wouldn't fall on me to take an hour and a half to do it. Everybody could just take about 15, 20 minutes each, and then it would split across all those people. And they still do that, by the way. They'll come over and they'll help clear it when they get time. But not everybody does, and sometimes it fills up before those people get back on. So I'll go in and just kind of give it some love. Give it some love. David disappears back in the shadows. There we go. All right. I'll make myself a note. Boom. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, that was super fun. I enjoyed doing that. If that's your type of thing, there you go. I just gave you a massive leg up on doing that. Especially if you're struggling right now. Say you're in with a bunch of other people and you're just struggling to micromanage all of the stuff because it's just so daunting. That is going to save you just absolutely. If you think about it over your entire time you're playing, it will just save you basically hour after hour after hour, maybe 10, 20, 30, 100 hours, depending on how much you play. Just doing that thing right there. Just trying to give you a quick heads up there. Again, as you can see, I've got it in here. I've actually got to make some more letters for my name there because dude lost my letters and then never made me more letters. He said he was going to, but he didn't. He did not. All right. So let's go ahead and make an S. So sign. Still making those arrows. Look how slow it makes it go. Ugh. Ugh. 21 seconds. I'm just going to let it finish. I'm just going to let it finish. It's just slowing me down when I'm trying to make a sign there. So that's a whole lot of arrows. That's way more than I need. I'm going to put the rest of these into the ammo box.
I've found a red bandana. It's 576. Is that any good for you, Kismet? I know you like red.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, just throw in my drop box.
I'll drop in your drop box.
Cool. All right. So the nice thing about being the leader is people bring you gifts all the time, and I appreciate it. Because again, I spend like an hour and a half organizing everything for everybody else. Meanwhile, everybody's out scavenging and exploring and doing all of those things. But I enjoy doing it once I've kind of mastered it now. Once I've kind of got an idea out of it, how to make it work and how to make it go super fast compared to what it took, 5, 6 hours, 9 hours before, which is super fun. Super fun. So I'm trying to make a sign. Let's see what I need for these signs. No, I'm going to need some nails. I need some iron for this. All right, all I need is the S. All I need is the S, 15 iron. Let's go over here to black iron. Go ahead and just grab half of that out of there. And it's nicely remembered. I'm just going to craft one of them. Turn right back around. Drop that right back in there. And fix up my bike. Oh, I forgot to do that. Scrap those. Now, the reason why I don't want to spell my whole name out, which Jang was nice enough to spell my whole name out at some point, is I don't want to use up the extra slots for those extra letters. So, you know, if I thought, well, you know, if it's in there, I'll go ahead and use it. Got to take it out of the actual bench because it puts in the artisan station in the Val mod. Doesn't put it in your inventory. So, gonna grab that. And back up here again. And gonna put that in here. Actually, I'll put it way over here in the corner. Like so. Boom. Dee. Now, let's see. I'll put these in the weapons for peeps. There's some arrows in there. And let's go ahead. Actually, let's just keep 500. We've got an absolute ton of them in there. Now, if there was none in there, I would cut this way down and cut this down into like equal portions and then just take one portion. But since we have, you know, 2,500 arrows in there, I don't think we're going to have a problem with it right now. I don't think we're going to have a problem. Now, one of the things that I discovered recently is supposedly hunters can make bird nests. So I don't know how you make those, but supposedly you can make bird nests or something like that. I don't know how they do that. Must be in a station or something. Oh, nest. Oh, I don't know how they do it. Somebody said something about how they do that. I have no idea. No idea how they actually do it. Now let's go ahead and look at the books. Now let's make sure I didn't put any of those books into quests, which totally is possible. That's a quest. These are all quest items. So I might check after I do that, by the way, just to make sure I didn't put books in there. Nope. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Now we got that done. Now we're on to the Kismet Tower here. Let's get going. Let's get that going. So I'm going to go ahead and take some frames. Like so. And out of there. And there's some more in here. I'll take a lot of this stuff out of here. Don't need to keep the nails in there anymore. I don't need to keep arrows in. My steel arrows. I really like the crossbow. Iron arrows and steel arrows. Let's take those out. Take the slugs out. I'm not good with a rocket launcher. I'm just going to give that to somebody else. Let's resort that again. Those glass jars out of there. Signs. We're good on the forged steel now. See, what I do is I put stuff in here for when I need it, right? Like when I need to repair stuff or do stuff with it, I'll put it in here so that people don't keep... Because what happens when I make forged iron and forged steel, I come in and all of it is gone. And then I put more in there and then it's all gone again. All gone again, all gone again, all gone again every single time, especially early on because people are just constantly using it up. Right? So what I do is then I don't have any because they used it all up in my forges too. So I don't have any. So when someone comes to me and says, Kismet, I need you to repair this sign or repair this weapon for me or not, repair this tool for me, I don't have anything for it. But once you get to a certain part, you're okay. You're okay after that. Once you got enough resources for everybody, we're good. And I'm going to go ahead and just sort all that stuff. And I think I'm good there. I can go ahead and take my shovel out of there. And I'm good. And this is just knickknacks that I keep. And then this is for the team. Someone needs to run to the trader. And they say, Kismet, I need a couple hundred things to go to the trader. I'm like, okay, boom. And I break it in half and I give it to him. I don't go to the trader that often myself. That often. Let's go ahead and put this back in here. Let's kind of stack those up. Let's organize those. Those in there. Signs, support beams. Just going to put that all back in there temporarily. Resort all of my stuff. Plenty of fibers now. Up in there. There we go. Fibers. What else? Glass jars. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice that I don't have to keep all that stuff in there anymore. Awesome. Awesome. And then we'll go ahead and put this up here. Forged iron and forged steel. Whetstones out of there. More forged steel. Whetstones over here. Thank you, Mace, for the host. Appreciate it big time. Hope you're all having a great night. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. The great thing about having your own stream, you can do what you want. You can play whatever you want, however you want. Don't let nobody backseat drive what you should be doing in your stream. You just have a fun time. Enjoy what you're doing, and that should come across to your audience if you're having a fun time. And that's it. And I like to improve on what I do every single time I play. So I'll try to improve and be better and faster to QuarterMaster, better at building, faster at building, build stronger structures, and that kind of stuff. Because that's what really fuels me. That's what keeps me going in any game, is just having lots of fun doing what I like to do. And don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let anybody's negativity bring you down. Just go ahead and do what you love to do and just ignore the people who are negative. Ignore them and keep on rolling. And now I'm going to start doing the same thing with this. I'm just going to click on this, boom, and have it auto sort all that stuff now. So I don't have to micromanage and just kind of put them in there like before. I'm just going to have it do that, and then they can look in there and they can find it just fine. So we're going to use the kind of auto sorting function a lot more in here. So I'll put those whetstones in there like that. Just make it easier, and then boom, auto sort. Easy. Easy. And over here, ammo. West. Sand. And nails over here. Tons and tons of nails. Don't have to hoard those nails anymore. Put my shotgun shells together. Put my arrows down here in case I die. If I can hit that 200. Come on. Give me that 200 so I don't have to worry about dying. Maybe you can't go to 200. Can you only go to 199 or can you go to 200? They told me with 200 was the max. Maybe it's 199. You never know. Chicken coop. Yeah, that's what it is. Chicken coops. Yeah, for feathers. There was somebody on here that said they were doing chicken coops. That's what I meant to say. They were doing chicken coops, but
you can go to 250.
Oh, you can go to 250. Oh, cool. Well, I'm gonna go 200 and then stop worrying about it. That's enough for me. That's enough for me worrying about my health.
That's what it says on mine. Wellness 135 of 250.
Oh, you can see that in the thing. Yeah, mine's wellness of 199 of 200. How'd you get 250? That's nice.
I've upped my health thing, so it gives me extra per level.
How'd you up your health thing? Yeah, how do you up his health? I don't know. I don't know. But I've got plenty of food and water. Let's go ahead and just...
I think it's health nut.
Oh, through health nut, right. That's right, because there's an actual stat for that. Stack that up so Chewie don't have to stack that up like that. There we go. And water. Over here. Stack that there. Put that back. Look at all that water we got everywhere. We got water all over in there. Massive amount of water. So yes, I got a stack of 50 water and 50 food. Not any problems there. Oh, we need our building materials. All right, so last time what we did is we went through and we were looking at some other buildings in other towns to try to figure out how they build stuff and some ideas for building. So we're going to fool around with that tonight. I already got something started. I wanted to see how we could build out in that way. So we're going to go build out here and get the second part of the Kismet Tower going right now. Skills and medical. Oh. Turn my light on. Alright, make sure I've got my weapons loaded before I go outside. Gotta make sure I change my ammo. There we go. I didn't bring my sniper stuff. Well, it's gonna have to be shotgun. Now, normally, you shouldn't be out at night. I'm just saying. But, I'm not normal. I'm not normal. Screw it. Let's do what we gotta do. Now, let's look around, because always when I'm shooting somebody, someone sneaks up behind me. Far right. Really? Really? Boom, got him that time. Come on, big guy, get over here. Don't bang on my stuff. Hey, like that to the face, bro. To the face. In case somebody's sneaking up behind me. Shotgun. Well, there we go. Now I got 82 kills over there. He had nothing. He had nothing. Now I built this little structure here to test some buildings. So let's go ahead and swap out. So let's keep that in there. Let's go ahead and swap out the food. Test some building here. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and zip my way right up here. Like so. And what I want to do is build out a tower. Now I tried to build out a tower like they were doing, but they were using the round ones, and they were trying to use and they had the supports like X's, just like I had before, but the second I put the inner supports in, it gets lost. I'm not sure what kind of causes that, but we're going to go ahead and work a bit on, we're going to call this the upper level, even though I'm just kind of testing it right now. Some testing build. And what I like to do is kind of stand at an angle when I'm filling it in. I don't know, it just makes it a little bit easier to fill in. I'm just standing at an angle. Kind of fill in the first kind of little bit. Then I go and I stand on it. Like that. I aim toward the middle of the block. That helps me a lot. And then that might happen. You know why that happened? Because I didn't cross supported first. I didn't cross supported first. I thought that might happen. Let's keep going. Too heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did have a cross support. That was 5. Huh. I did have it in the middle. That was 5, 5, and 5. Huh. There's a way I was filling it in. Maybe it was my weight that caused it to fall. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Could have been my weight. Let's fill it all the way over. See if that happens again. Huh. Why is that happening? Interesting. Now this is what this is all about, to test it out without it, what's it blocking? Is to test it out before I build it on top of there. And just to have it fall, it's okay if it falls, that's why we're calling it a test, is to test out, is it going to fall if I build it up above our base over there. So that's why I've kind of come over here for a little bit of testing. See what can and can't be done. Now, very strangely, that's falling there. It might be because I put too much weight on one side, but didn't support it all the way across. Now, I know I've filled that in before because I've done this very same exact thing before, but I probably have to fill in the sides first, like concrete or something like that, to kind of support it. But let's see. I'm going to put it across this way. See what happens there. Put this out. I don't want that to act as a supporting beam. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's weird. Because normally I go all the way across, just like I did, and it was just fine. Nope. That shouldn't happen. That's failfish. Maybe I'm too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here. Can be there. That shouldn't happen. 5. I'm just gonna do it from down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. That's a support one. Get me out of there. Get me out of the equation. What's causing that to happen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Why is that breaking after 5? Let's see, that's 5 across this way, 5 across that way. It's 4 supports, and it shouldn't break. Now I'm glad I didn't build it up on top of there. And start filling that sucker in, or I would have fallen to my death. Now this would be much better if I had a pick, but I didn't bring one. I did not bring one. A lot of this stuff back. Always make those frames again. Again, it should be 5. According to what people told me, it should be 5. 5 by 5 should not fall. Something weird about it. Take this rebar frame out of here. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th one is down. You guys let me know. Let me know in the chat. Why is that falling? 5. Works across that way. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do it this time. We're going to do the outside edge. We go all the way around the outside edge. Just fine. Now we're into the inner 3 rows. At some point, it becomes too heavy and falls. Huh. Oh, because the inner area is too, that's just the inner area. Because the inner area is too weak, so when I'm doing it, it probably doesn't have a cross support. Let's try that. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. So again, when you're doing stuff, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to fail at something. If you make something, the whole point of what I'm doing is so I can learn. If you don't give people the freedom to learn, you know, you're like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. Tune those people out. Tune those people out. Give yourself the freedom to make mistakes. Now I'm thinking it's the middle one. So I have to do through the middle one first. So. I'm going to do this, and then do this. Let's do 3 and 2. We're gonna do 3 and 2. We're gonna do the middle one, and then 3, and then do the 2 over here. Nope. Well, again. I was down to 2 that time, though. No moss. No moss. Ragdot says, kids do a plus then fill the gaps. Yeah, I just did that. That did not work. Well, not exactly fill the plus, but I did fill the middle first, and then the gaps broke. I want to figure out how to make this work. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then fill the middle. I got plenty of rebar frames. I can go make a whole bunch more. Now, I know if I go through and I make this concrete, that'd make it easy. So you want to try it as a plus, huh? All right, fill the sides. And then straight across the middle. Like so. And then go middle again. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and fill this area. Like that. And we'll fill the corners first, maybe. Catty corner. Each other. Didn't work, bro. Didn't work! So yeah, you gotta have a center support there. Interesting. Interesting. Funny, because we don't have that problem in our current base. Now this is why, I'll run back there and show you that. This is why that's weird. Because if you go and check our current base, we have that going on right now. What's up, Dark Ninja? We'll go back over here, let me show you.
Nothing, just being nosy.
Oh, I'm just, okay, you can check it out. I'm trying to figure out why that doesn't do a 5x5 and our entire base does. Now we go back over here.
While I remember, if Chewie comes on, remind it. Well, I've replaced his doors on his cap because there were no doors. So hopefully no one locks them. Otherwise, I'll have to jump back into unlock them.
Alrighty. Right here. Columns, columns, columns. 5x5, 5, 5, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and we got a nice thing overhead. Not only do we have it overhead, but over the top of that is also a whole garden on top of that. As you can see, we have actually dirt on top of the cement. So in theory that should work, but I probably have to fill in the columns first to make that work. Or fill in all the columns and then fill in the sides. That's interesting. That's interesting that it worked here, but doesn't work over there. Now I used cobblestone here, filled in cobblestone to get it started, and then I filled it in with that. I think I filled the columns first. Because over on the other side, over on this side, you can see we've got these cross beams. What did I do over here? I think, yeah, I filled in all the columns first. Then I filled in the middle. Well, weren't they already filled in? Can't remember. I'll have to look back in the video and see what I did. But I didn't have that problem. I totally didn't have that problem. I filled all of these in with cobblestone. Some of these were still, were just base. By the way, I built all this. I built all this under here. I did all the columns and all the stuff, and Mace did the outside columns there, but I did all the center columns and all the stuff up above. Chewie and Dark Angel worked on the, helped me a bit fill in the columns. But basically, I built all that. Now inside here, all the spikes and everything was built by the team, and that inner kill box was built by Mace. It's all in my design. Came out great. I got another theory. Let's go try that other theory out. Let's try another theory out here. Charge! I think I need to upgrade the edges. I think that's what I did before I filled in the middle. It kind of feels like that. I'm keen to play, but I'm having a problem with my computer. Sorry, bro. No problem. Check Discord, by the way, Mace. I sent you a message. Still Health Nut. Yep. What do people... Exactly. Just do a plus and fill the gaps. Didn't work, great job, but thanks for the suggestion. Bet you need central support. Don't need it, Kyle. I've already done it over there, as you can see. Because the ground underneath you is hollow. I was doing on dirt before. Now I'm going to go ahead and just make it like I had it before. I'm going to go like this. Oops. I accidentally take that out. I'm going to take all this out. Okay. Two, three, four. Okay. Oh wait. Those are all new. I got an idea. Let's take all that down. Let's take everything down. Take it all down. Do some brand new rebar. I think the rebar is actually damaged. That could be it too. Oop. Fell from a little high there. Must have one too many if I took damage. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all these down. Maybe it has to do with damage. Flag. I love figuring out stuff like this. I dig it. 2, 3. Give me a problem. I'm all over it. Alright. I like to do 3 on one side and 2 on the other. 1, 2. I also learned my lesson to do all the columns like that first. To just do jump columns. Otherwise it takes a really long time to try to put the columns on the top if you try to get above it and try to do that all the time. It took me a long time in the other things I was doing that. I was trying to get up above it all the time when I should have just made a 5 column, jump down, make a 5 column, jump down. That is way, way, way faster than trying to just go up the middle and trying to get it all in there. At least I find anyway. Get that out. Okay. I'm going to try it one more time. Side supports. Like so. Center column. Middle support. One here. One there. One there. One there. Nope. Yep, math equals it falls. Because this rebar frame is not strong enough to hold those cross beams without being upgraded. And that's a bummer because I don't want to upgrade it because I don't want to waste the materials over here. Because I'm not going to actually build it right here. That's a bummer. That doesn't let you test the final tensile strength of it. Well, that zombie was over here earlier banging on it. You need central support. It causes this window to open underground. Ports in the corner. So there we go. Alright. Well. The very definition of madness is to try to keep do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. What we're going to do just do this. So center support there. All right. Let's do it. Temporary center support. We'll take that out later. Oh. Here's somebody somewhere. Or not. They just put like random sounds in there to freak you out. Well, there we go. Had to work around it. Now, I didn't need to do that before. Again, if you have these sides upgraded, and then I upgraded the outer areas, and then that's what I did. I did the center supports, and then I upgraded the outer areas. Then I filled in the middle areas, and that worked perfectly. So definitely, it's definitely cool how it does, how it knows that it is too heavy for that particular thing. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do there. And let's actually, I wanted to make it come out on the sides. Out on the sides like this. See how far we can come out on the sides. I'm skipping that corner on purpose. Give it kind of some flair. Kind of get that corner there. Get that out. And so we're 2 out on that side, and we're 1 out on this side. Actually, what I want is this. And this. There we go. Knew that didn't look right. This and this. And then that and this. I'm going to make this too wide, by the way, but I'm just experimenting with stuff. And again, part of the fun is experimenting, kind of deciding what you want. The greatest thing about making something is the second you know you don't like that. The second you don't like it, that's when you know you've eliminated one of your choices. You've eliminated one of your choices, you're like, I don't like that. That's like terrible. Alright, let's run this out. 2 out on this side, like so. All right. Oh, too heavy. Oh, look at that. That was cool. That was cool. So yeah, 2 out on the other side. I got to see it for 2 seconds, and then it crashed. Yeah, you got to upgrade everything first. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. You can't just go and just play. Is it like that in creative mode, by the way? Can you, does it take in consideration its weight, or can you just build without it actually taking into consideration? Because I like to just experiment around. That's one of the actually nice things about Minecraft. You can just experiment around and then take it right back down without having to lose all your resources every time. So pretty fun. Shouldn't fill arm only when it's bearing weight. Otherwise, rebar should do the trick. Yeah, not working. Use a wood column in the center that can be removed later. Oh, that's a good idea, Raised Out. That's a good idea. Can't go 15 out if you chuck trusses under it. Yeah, I know, Mace, but I don't want to see the trusses. You put them down, and they're down. That's it. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, we're going to accidentally take that out. We're going to take all this back out of here. So we learned some stuff there. We learned some stuff about truss, or about rebar frames. If you're going to fill it in, make sure to do the outer frames first. Let me go ahead and knock this down. Oh, look at that, baby. Exploded it. Again, this would be better with an axe, but I didn't bring one. So there we go. So what we're going to do now is just do it right here at the ground level. And let's see, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is going to be a support. By the way, if you want to jump up and get the third one, get really close to it. Just aim down a little bit. And because you're so close, it won't allow you to put the one in the front down. So you can put the one on the top up there without doing that. Alright, so we're just going to visualize that as the supports. And it is at 5. Each support. And again, we're just going to do that same kind of thing we were doing before. Like so. That's 2 out. This is 2 out. That should be there. Ah. 3, 4, 5, and there's 6. 6, we're going to put that as a 3. This is 6 support. So. Okay. Now what I'm working on is just on the outside, the look of the outside. That outside edge. Now because I had all that stuff on the inside, it was so heavy load bearing that it actually caused the whole thing to collapse. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the outside. It should be load bearing enough so we can fool around with that. And 1, 2. Bring them out 2 at a time. Okay, so I'm creating kind of an open corner like that, which isn't too bad. It's okay. Okay to start. I hate making square buildings, though. If I can get away with not making square buildings, I would prefer. But we don't have any truly great rounded stuff yet. No truly graded rounded stuff. And again, experimentation is how you learn. Do not be afraid to build stuff and have it fall down. That's why I'm over here and not on top of the base building stuff that is permanent. I'm building stuff that's just temporary that we can fool around with. Alright, so we've got that one done. We've got to fix this corner over here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and look at that from up above. Alright, so we've got a bit of a corner going there. Just had an idea. Let me catch up on chat, though, before I start that. It does. You can give yourself 2,500 letter augers and take care of it. What's kids trying to build? I'm just fooling around trying to build a tower. Trying to decide what I want my tower to look like. Yeah, I had the whole thing cave in on me the other day. I was clearing the sand. Wood support column in the center that can be removed later. I already answered that. You may be damaging the columns when jumping on them. Blah blah blah. Jagins doing the math. I can go 15 out trailers. Wonder why the whole structure falls down and not only the parts causing the incident. Yeah, I know. Why don't the supports fall down, right? One of my viewers would like to see him take a bow and arrow and complete the last 18 kills of the Survivor Challenge. Mara Dave, you're doing some backseat gaming, bro. I love you, man. Backseat gaming, bro. It does, but you can give yourself 20 to 500 augers, about 7 level castles with 4 perimeter walls on my creatives, so OP. Half of it is suspended above a lake. There you go. Third platform for the inner kill box, I think. It's rounded concrete corners. There is, but they're not the kind of rounded you would want. If you're doing rounded shapes, like say a castle, right? You would want to have angled pieces, much like you would with a brick walkway. Why is it so bright? I turn that off. Turn my thing off. There we go. You would want to have it where it can angle and switch back that angle in such a way, like kind of a brick line that you would do along kind of an edge. Have you ever seen those edges like around planters and whatnot? I've studied lots of different architecture and whatnot. And if you have that kind of, not exact 45-degree edge, you have, different angles in between that you could adjust. Or you could adjust the angle. That would be really amazing. That you could adjust the angle so that you just didn't have a corner, and a corner. Because if you had a corner, that's how big your object could be. But if you could adjust the rotation or the arc of that corner, then you could have like a corner and then a corner. You know what I mean? You could adjust how the arcs go. And you could have something more like this, where you could have it, well, it arcs out and becomes bigger, right? Of course, these are squares, but imagine they were arcs. This corner arc would then be part of the total arc that was in there. Now, this would not be straight. These would be arced in such a way that it could be a wider arc, right? And you could have set arcs, right? Because this is all based on boxes. So you could have an inner arc that are just, 45 degrees. And then you could have outer arcs of the other degrees. And then as you got wider, right? As you got wider in your thing here, and then you go out to 3, like this. Like so. The arcs would not be the same. Those arcs would not equal the same as an inner arc or a smaller arc. Those would be slightly more obtuse or more concave based on how large you wanted to make the structure. You couldn't just have a standard arc. That doesn't work when you're trying to make arcs of different sizes, right? So it doesn't work as a perfect circle. So basically, if you wanted to make a castle that wasn't square and it wasn't Minecrafty, if you wanted to have it where it was actually a true arc, and you could adjust those true arcs, and then you could switch the arcs back one way or another and just adjust those arcs, right? You would need to be able to adjust or change the angle of the arcs when you're setting it up. Now, that wouldn't be easy, but it would be super cool. That would be awesome. That would be amazing, says Maze Windu. That would be awesome. You got back as a collapse? Yes, Cage. That's what it's all about, buddy. Get out here and just collapse some stuff. Test some stuff out. You don't have to be elite all the time. People are expecting you to be elite, or they come in and they negative or whatever they're doing. Then you just say, yo, bro, just enjoying myself playing a game. That's what you do. Oh, and I'm running out of time. How do zombies act in water in this game? They sink to the bottom. In Valmod, you can upgrade trusses to reinforced concrete if you get worried about structural integrity. Yes, you can. You totally could upgrade those trusses. And that's what I'd like to do, but the problem is you have to build it first and use all the resources, and if it falls down, you've then kind of burnt all those resources. What would be great would be like a temporary building mode, and when you build it, instead of it falling, it actually turns red and tell you that it's under too much stress. And then you have to figure out how to make it not in stress. So that would be great in creative mode. If it went in and said, you know what, oh, you've made it too strong. So if you actually made it in the regular mode, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down and send that in. Let's see. Turns objects red. And they are under too much stress. There we go. I'll have to make a video about that too. So when they're under too much stress, they'll just turn red and say, "Oh, no, this is going to fall down." If you were to build this in the regular mode, that would be pretty fun. But again, that would be awesome. to have those kind of arcs, right? And you could adjust the arcs, or just based on the piece, right? You could say, I want a 45-degree arc. I want a 30-degree arc. I want a 25-degree arc. I want whatever in between arcs that you wanted to make. You could just make those, and then based on which arcs you chose, based on the circumference of the circle you're trying to make, or the column you're trying to make. Because if you're making a column, you'd make a column, and then you would have kind of your rounded pieces, or your kind of ramps that would come up, and then you would have the squares on the top for a castle. That's what you would do. You would create that kind of rounded edge. Now I could go in and make a pseudo round, right? I mean, anybody can do this. This is Minecraft style stuff here. It's what you call a pseudo round. All you did was or the pixel round, if you want to think of it in pixels, right? You could do that, or you could do the pixel round like I've done in Minecraft, because it's the only way to do it. Where you do the the one twosies, like you just got it out of Photoshop, right? And then this thing up here, and then this one, and then you just come back down, and if you're far enough away from it, reminds me of pixels in Photoshop. Like that. That's their idea of round. Let me jump way up here. Yeah, that's their idea of round in like Minecraft, is like that pixelated edge like from Photoshop, right? That's their idea of round. Because it's square. It's square boxes. But if you can turn the box into a real arc, oh, there's a bunch of dogs over there. You're gonna have to run for it. You're gonna have to run for the exit. There's too many dogs for me to take on. Let's do it the safe way. Not that safe way, but the safe way. Go over and blast some doggies. Come here, little doggy. Let me get my thing going. Oh, right in the head. I knew some zombies would show up. Appreciate you guys showing up, getting my kills up. So you're doing two things at once. Getting my kills up, getting my Kismet Tower build. Boom. Boom. Dead. I could go loot them, I guess. Make sure they ain't got any buddies first before I go down there. See, you go down there, and then there's like 10 of them show up. Like 10 of them doggies show up. Nope. I can go down there without hitting the barbed wire. Oh. Nope, but I hit the spikes. Oh, can I not click them? Nope. Not clickable. Bummers. In case another one shows up. This one, nope. Can't see. Oh, I gotta skin them, that's why. They don't have any loot. They just gotta skin them. Alright, well that was a very smart move. Go back and do that. 380, 397. Alright. Take my frames out of here. Well, that's the Minecraft. That's the Minecraft round. I don't want no Minecraft round. I want a true round. I want a round building. That's what we need. A true round. Seem like more like rats than zombies. I know. Giant rats. Those suckers are fast. You got to watch out for them dogs, man. Those things come at you. Kerblam. You're dead. You shouldn't even stand around. If you think there's dogs around, don't stand around, man. Get up on a pedestal and the suckers come along you. And then run around your little pseudo round here. So yeah, so the only way to build something that's round or to build something like that is to create those pseudo rounds. Now, again, the thing I would like to do in mine is extend the supports by putting supports in like this. But that does not work, right? That does not work. You gotta do like cross supports and then fill them in. Let's try another. Try something else. Let's try something else. Let's try an arch, a reverse pyramid. Let's try that. Again, I can just build it square, but what's the fun of building square? Square is Square is not fun. It doesn't challenge your building skills. And that's what you want to do. Challenge yourself building skills wise. And you will learn new stuff. Always challenge yourself in everything that you do. Boom. Boom. Let me get that outside edge gone. This one here. Now I think what I'm going to do is do a step. A stepped. Stepped corner. So it's basically hanging out past beyond the barrier like that. So let's start with a stepped corner. Took away one too many there. And again. Boom. And boom. Boom. Alright. Stepped corner time. So what I'm doing is I'm working on the Kismet Tower here, and I just don't want it to be some square box. And I also don't want to build it and have it come down and crush our entire base that members took so long to build, and I spent, I don't know, about 40 hours putting together. I don't want people to come in and crush that as well. So I want to go ahead and do this kind of design on the ground before I get all the way up there. Alright. Maybe step to the corner's missing. Nah. Nah. Alright. Now, how to make it stepped again. So corner angles, right? See how many we can step it. Let's see what we can do. So basically, oh, there it goes. So basically it's like a reverse pyramid. It can't handle it. It's too heavy. A reverse pyramid. So the second I got to that second line, the overall weight of it was too much. Again, that's when those cross supports would be great. To kind of hold it up. Like that, right? So then you could cross support that. Hold it up out of the thing. But I'd probably have to fill it in. Should probably be doing this in wood now. Just to see if I could make it work in wood. Yep. I'm way over my time now. See, this is what happens. You start playing this game and literally, like, stuff goes by so incredibly fast. Time goes by so incredibly fast. Yeah, you can just skin them. That's right, Jay. I remember that afterwards. Sounds like, what about a pillbox? Yeah. Are affected by when you explode when killed. You don't want to have a single point of failure in your defenses. This is true. Can't do steps because the second I go beyond that second one, it's too heavy for it to do. Yeah, I think next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the carpentry kits to try to build this out a little bit. Then I can always tear it down later. I think that's a good idea. Because working with rebar frames, it does give you an idea, but their tensile strength is not very much, as you saw there. And it just comes down. So you can't really plan stuff out or test the limits of stuff. You can't really test stuff. You just gotta have to know your math overall if you're really gonna do something large that it's gonna work out in the end. Which is kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer that you can't just go and play. I mean, you probably could in creative mode, but But right now, maybe I should just go... Next time I should go into creative mode. Start a single player game and go in creative mode and do it. Alright, well, let's just finish up today by finding some zombies. Let's go find some. Finding some zombies. First, I gotta get my little scooter. That's not my scooter there. I think it's the Dark Angels. This is how you know. You go over there, you E-interact it. Oh, it's got a lock on it. Oh, somebody's busted. Somebody's busted. Somebody's busted. Nobody should have locks on their bike. So if somebody has a lock on their bike, I'm going to tell them to take it off. Now, the reason why locks are useless on your bike is the people can still just take off with your bike, which I know all too well, right? People just take off with your bike and you still lost your resources because you don't know where your bike is. So if you know where the bike is and then you're like, hey, someone took my bike, right? Someone took off with my bike, then you could say, oh, well, I saw it over here in this spot or this place or whatever. And then the person could easily... the person can easily find their bike back, and that's why I said no more locks, so that people could know whose bike is whose. All they have to do is just look in the basket, and it says, you know, Kismet or whoever in there, because locks are fairly useless. Now, if you could lock your bike where no one could drive it and no one could get in it, then that would be useful. That would be a useful thing of the lock. Oh, I'm glad I didn't glitch that out. I almost did. That's my bike, yep. I almost glitched it out for a second time. There we go. I'm gonna get my little scooter. We're gonna go chase stuff at night. That sounds like a brilliant plan. Oh, there it is, 200. I hit 200. There you go, Chewy, buddy. Got that 200 going on. 200 going on. Anyone made a steal. When you're not there, it's so easy to miss, even though time to eat through steel as well. Oh yeah, if you're not around, they'll just destroy that stuff. But ours is like wicked. That is a wicked base. So let's give you guys a tour around the outside of the base. Just get a kind of a scale of it. Right here. Now I was going to work on this garage, but I think I'm going to wait on that garage. I really want to try to figure out the tower. I just want to fool around with the tower. It wasn't going to be on this long, but now I'm going to go 3 hours instead of 2 hours. But here's the outside of the base. Pretty big. Look at all the lights. The lights are really cool. Got even more lights now. Got even more lights around there. We keep the lights around the north side because normally on the north side is where we kind of battle. Let's go find some zombies. There's got to be some around here somewhere. Out here partying somewhere. Having a party. Also, there's the working stiff tools over there. That's what I should have took over. I should have took over the tool shop. And over this way, we've got Chewy's cafe. Right there. Probably some zombies came in and blew it up. Because Dark Angel was saying that his doors were broken. Some in the graveyard. Nope. Turn my light on. None in the graveyard. Really, no zombies anywhere. We have taken this place over. I just start honking my horn. What happened to my light? Turn the light off. Zombies! There's one! Hey, bro! What's up? Come over here! I'm sure there's one in front of me. Here, I got something for you. No. Come here, I got something for you. Here, catch this. Oh, great catch, bro! What a great catch! Good job. Make sure your buddies aren't sneaking up behind me. That was a good catch, man. What the heck? Why's my light over there? There we go. That was a good catch. Good catch, bro. Alright, let's find some more zombies. Zombies! You know, that horn is not as annoying when you're doing it as when somebody else is doing it. It can be really annoying when somebody else is doing it. Hey, more zombies! Come over here. Here, catch this. Catch this with your face. Great job. Wow, that was good. That was a good catch. There we go. There we go. Having lots of fun. Oh, another one. Come here. Good catch. Man, these guys are good at catching. They are very good. Oh, that guy's not so good at catching. There he is. Second pitch was the win. Okay, whenever you're doing this, while you're looting and thinking you're doing awesome, that's the second they show up behind you and they start smacking you in the head. So never take it for granted. Now, you also shouldn't leave your light on in your bike. Your battery will run down. Mine just ran down to 99%. Actually, I don't even need my battery on my light because I got my helmet light on. And we'll buzz around here. Look at this. Oh, look at this little trench and stuff. Somebody going hardcore. Oh, we got some zombies out here, bro. Got some zombies out here. Got a bit of a zombie termite problem. I'll take care of that for you. Oh, took her head off. That was a good shot. I don't mess around with these guys. Don't be blowing up in there. Don't blow up in his place. Don't do that. It's not cool. Again, be paranoid. It's okay. That was a good shot, though. Took her head clean off. Oh, hello there, ammo. Lots and lots of nice ammo. What are you doing? Building a zombie inn over there? Just fell down inside there. More of them coming out of that house. Now, I stay by my bike. The reason why I stay by my bike is if there's like any super fast moving mobs or slashers that come after me, boom, I'm on my bike and I'm out of here. So keep your bike handy. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Moved my mouse at the last minute. Alright, another one down. There's a bunch of them down there. There's some in your house. They're breaking your house. Get out of there. Yeah, fall down in there, sucker. Later. Laters. Wow, someone put a whole bunch of fire ones down there. Holy mackerel. Somebody's been burning a lot of resources. Look at it, it's all the fire ones down there. That's a crazy amount of resources. Crazy amount of resources for those fire ones. But hey, at least their house is nice and protected. Nobody has an actual... They don't have a... Whose house this is. There you go, some free drops. They need to put a big sign over their house so everybody knows whose house is what. Whose house is what? I'm gonna have to let them know. So if that's somebody, if you're watching the stream right now and that's your house, I want you to put a big giant sign on all four sides of the house. Like our rules for our guidelines for playing. Make sure to put
that's mine, by the way, Kismet.
Oh, put some big signs, giant signs on there.
Mine and Wolf, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
That's pretty awesome, man. I got rid of your infestation. They were actually inside your house.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I need to remove the floor and put new floor down. That's what's causing it.
Ow, mister. Hey! Stop that. Bad monkey. Now, I don't get any credit when I'm using my shotgun for some reason. Wow. That was bad. And that was good. Bad and good. Again, now we'll see why you're looting that chick. The other ones come out of nowhere. Come out of nowhere. Run them over. Run them over. So I'm kind of going around clearing the town of little bad guys. They're coming out of nowhere. Apparently. Now, I already hit 200, so I don't care if I die now. I'm like beyond the caring if I die stuff. Let's see if I can get 200. Got 200. No worries. No worries. I don't see any more out here. Go check this side of town. Now, we took over this whole town. And we've been clearing the zombies. Tendency to spawn inside the houses for some reason. Frankly, I think we should take all the houses down. Then they'll only spawn on the street. Get all down. Come out here with some rocket. Ah, see, there's a guy who runs. See that guy? Now, he doesn't run if you're not in the Val mod. But if you're in the Val mod, the dude runs. Ah, you missed me, sucker. Now, this is how I take care of him. You ready? First thing you do is you run him over. Come on, bro. Come right toward me. Run that dude over. Just like that. Just in case. Hit him again. Oh, he's dead. Very dead. Now watch out behind you for sneakies. Shoot quickly. And watch out behind you again. Be paranoid. Be very, very paranoid. Get the heck back on your bike and get the heck out of there. I'm out of here. Alright, 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Am I going to run out of time? No, 7 minutes. I think we get 3 in 7 minutes. Let's see. We need 3 in 7 minutes. There we go. Someone's got big signs on his. Mace and Captain Jane taking over the thing. They got it on all sides. Guys should just make a giant sign like in the middle. You don't have to make 12 signs. But there they go. They've got their name on it. See? Look, somebody listened. I like when people listen. Make it easier on everybody else. Because what happens is if you don't put a sign on there, as we discovered in previous playthroughs, is people go in and they start raiding the whole entire thing, and they knock down something else that someone else has been working on, which is just not cool. Not cool. Look at this cool house out here. Whose house is this? Out here. Who's been working on this one? Now again, all of the various people who have been on the server have been working on various things. There's another one. Missed it. I'll get you on the next pass. Come over here. In the street. You're easier to run over in the street. Come on, bro. I'm right here. Missed you. I missed you. There's 2 more. No way, I'm not going to get credit. Come over here. Now I got credit. Well, kind of. Still didn't get credit. That's right, I used my shotgun. There's 98. There's 99. So you got to use your bow when you're a survivor. For some reason, I don't get credit when I use my shotgun. Jump for sneakies. Paranoia sitting in. Oh, look at that. I got a nice 595 thing. I got my survivor way up, by the way. So that I can find occasionally real nice stuff like that. Where to do my bike? Never good to park your bike in the brush because it's hard to find. Alright, I need 1 more. 1 more zombie. Gotta be one around. This is a zombie game. Gotta be a couple at least. Yeah, I'd like to know who's building this really cool house here. This is cool. This is cool stuff. Let's go take a little peek. I'm the leader. I can go anywhere I want. Look at that kind of lower level there. He's got an entrance here. Or she's got an entrance. Could be a she. Little area down under here. Built out. A whole bunch of stuff. Bedroll. Ah, who's bedroll? Oh, they're not on. See, if they were on, I could see whose bedroll that was. This is really cool. Neat stuff. Look at that. A little cave entrance down here. Neat. Of course, this would be really scary, though, if zombies show up. And then, like, all of a sudden, right in your zone. It's like a little puzzle down here. A little puzzle. Luckily, I'm really good at puzzles. As you saw. I can get back out. Even though I've never been in there before. That's cool. Like it. like it. I like to look at people's houses, but I don't like to touch people's stuff. I don't go in there and touch people's stuff. Crazies, drugs. Haha, nice. Like that. Like that. See, Chewy knows how to do it, right? See, you put a nice big sign up there. And you got Chewy's Cafe over here, so everybody should know that's Chewy's Cafe. Chewy knows. Plus, it has a big sign over the top, Chewy's Cafe, that he did when he first got it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I should have took over the hardware store. I don't have to be mine over here. I'll go build up the hardware store. Put all the tools over here. Kismet's tools and stuff. Oh, wait, there's number 100 right there. Come here, boy. Come here. Boink. Oh, come on. That was a hit. Completed. Awesome. Rocked it. I'm out of here. How much time I got? 3 minutes left. Look at that. Got all of that done with 3 minutes to spare. Sorted all my stuff. Got all that kind of test building in. And I finished my survivor quest. Easy, easy. Got it done. And then lag. Whoa. Not good. And we're going to go ahead and park this baby back in there. And we're going to say thanks to some peeps. And then we're going to raid somebody. Hopefully my mods are on the ball. They got that raid ready to show somebody some love. I think I might accidentally click that twice. I did. There we go. And open up the inner door. Put that right in my spot. Try not to park too close to the wall, though. I've had mine glitch out many times by parking it too close to the wall, and then when I get off of it, it actually gets into the wall. So a little tip for you if you're doing those scooters. Keep from glitching. And now I'm going to go down into here. And because only a few of us left, go ahead and see what night it is. 398. Let's see when Horde night is. Horde night is 399 tomorrow. Heads up, Horde night's tomorrow. Okie dokie. Well, that was it. Boom.
Yeah, no.
That was a fun time. I'm going to be heading out in just a bit, but first I'm going to say thanks to some peeps. So I'm going to mute you for a sec. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and mute that, and we're going to go say thank you to some awesome peeps. Let's do it. Let's get it fired up in here. Now, hopefully my mods are getting me somebody to raid right now. And you guys are ready to get that love train on. Now, one of my favorite parts of being a streamer is, of course, showing other people some love and then having them pass that love on to other people. And I've seen it go around and around and around. It's pretty awesome. Now, I've rated hundreds of people now as I've been a streamer, which is pretty great. Sometimes the same people, sometimes different people. Most of the time, different people. I like to spread the love around. I just don't like to raid the same person. And I don't care if they raid me back or not. It doesn't bother me at all. They can go ahead and raid somebody else, pay it forward. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to say thanks to some peeps. Boom! Right here, we're going to say thank you to my mega supporter. Hail to the King, Dark Angel. Thank you so much for that awesome mega support. Look at these awesome, cool titles that I do. Let me go ahead and get out of the game, too, so I don't die while I'm standing there. Also, big thanks to my legendary supporters, Kidney Killer, Fast Out, Misfit Jim, JS Cags, Resident Spike, Noah, Mace, Tellus, Steel Pie, Action 2.0, Grandpa Plays, Supersize My Peanuts, and of course, Current Jazz, Hang On Song, Big JP. They are legendary. Now, of course, the best ways to support the stream is like those guys over there. You hit that subscribe button. You get tons of rewards on the stream, as well as you can follow and, of course, subscribe to YouTube, or you can also subscribe on Patreon, or you can just be an awesome lurker, be a mysterious stranger. I don't require anybody to donate, but I do appreciate those who take the extra time to press those buttons, all those buttons. Appreciate it. All right, let's move on my head today. Thanks also to the best mods on Twitch, Sister Wolf, Ameridave, Chewbacca, Nushki, and Paul. I will get you in there, Paul. It's actually in there. It just took so long to process, I had to stop it today. And, of course, the same thing with my schedule here. My schedule is a bit different. So let me go ahead and jump back over here. And we'll pull that schedule up right in here. Boom, over here. There we go. And there it is. So again, on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I stream 6 days a week. And even bonus streams like the one you're watching right now. This is actually a bonus stream on top of my normal streams. Usually I only go to about 3 a.m. But of course I have so much fun in 7 Days to Die that that game you can just go forever. You can just literally stream until you pass out or die. So right here you can go SWTOR night on Mondays, and of course 7 Days to Die. And then on Wednesdays, a whole night of 7 Days to Die. Thursdays, retro games. Going to do some Skyrim. 7 Days to Die after that. SWTOR, we're going to have raid night on Friday, my alpha raid, and then 7 Days to Die as well after that. And then on Saturday, we're going to be playing a bunch of SWTOR, just chilling out, and then, of course, playing a bunch of Fallout. And then Sunday, like tonight, we played just nothing but Fallout with maybe a bonus stream of 7 Days to Die. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out when the day comes along. So, what am I going to be doing next? Well, tomorrow or today, depending on your time zone, is Monday. So you're going to see me do this first one right here, which at 8:30 tonight, I'm going to be raiding with my team, having a great time. We're going to be having fun running different instances and whatnot. Whatever we feel like doing. It's usually just a training night. We run story modes and fun stuff like that. And then after that, we're going to be playing some 7 Days to Die again. I'll be going out and then trying to do some further building there, maybe working on that garage as well. Hopefully I can get that garage done. That would be awesome. Everybody can just come in and right to the bottom of the base. That would be fun. And then, of course, I'll be off on Tuesday and then back on Wednesday for just nothing but 7 Days to Die, a whole night long. So we'll have fun doing that. So let's see if we've got a raider ready to go. We do. All right. Raider ready to rock and roll. Let's go check them out. Boom. All right, there we go. We've got it right here, Jonah Birch. Now, right now, in his stream, he's only got 9 people. He's got a total of 159 followers, and that's okay. That's okay. Everybody starts off at the same place. Some people get super excited when they got 100 followers. I know I was one, and I was super excited when I got 250, when I got 500, when I got 1,000. And thanks to all you amazing people, I have got over 5,000 followers now. That big goal that I set in the very beginning, we've crushed that. And we're on our way to get that 6,000, which is our next goal, and eventually up to that 10,000. Which is that amazing pie-in-the-sky goal right now. But one day, we'll look back and say, remember when Kismet said that was a pie-in-the-sky goal? And boom, we crushed it yet again. Because we're going to crush it. Now, this is one of my favorite things to do. And go and raid other people. To show them some love. So wait for me. Because what we're going to do is we're going to sneak over there. And we're going to raid him. We're going to blast him. We're going to blast his chat. We're going to blow it up in there. We're going to show him some love. Hopefully make him smile. Make his entire night. All right, so wait for me. I'm going to go ahead and copy that out of the chat here that I just put in there. The Kismet Love Train. Going to copy that. Going to put that in there. Let me go ahead and get you guys the link ready as well. Right here. I'm going to throw it in the chat. Boom, 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 boom. And let's get him. Go. And let's listen in, see what he says. Go blow it up, everybody. Go get him. Now's your chance. I'm going to call you out in the chat, too. I'm going to see who's over there showing the love. Showing that Kismet Love Train. Boom! Go
Kismet,
blow it
raid
up!
Love Train. Oh, raid! One person, I love it!
Oh no, bro. It's gonna be more than one.
How you doing, my man?
Alright, we got Sister Wolf blowing it up. We got
wait,
Dark
there's more
Angel
people in
blowing
here.
it up.
Holy shit, there's more people in there! Oh my god!
Ameriday blowing it up.
Oh, the raid. Oh, I love it. My first raid!
Oh, it's first raid! Ah, I love
Oh,
being
aren't
people's
you
first
sweet?
raid. Awesome.
How you doing, guys?
I'm gonna throw him the follow. Throw him that love.
Hope you had a good one.
All
There's a
right.
bunch of new people in here.
There we go. Now, we blew up the chat a little bit. We'll give him another minute here. We'll see who else is gonna blow it up.
Love
in there.
it.
J Dunk blowing
Love
it
it.
up. Thunder Lord Richard, thanks so much for helping out in that raid.
D-Junk, Maze Window, Kyle Clark. Welcome. What's up, man?
Nice, Ember. Nice, Ember. Blowing it up in there. Nice job. All right, now we're going to show him some elder love. Let's see what he says.
So
when we drop
who's
him.
rating?
The
Who's
mega
rating?
host.
Kismet, thanks a lot for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that.
Let's see what happens when he sees this raid, bro. When he sees this host. Now, again, I'll be back tonight at 8:30. We'll see you
Maze
guys
Window.
then.
Oh, it was the other way around. Okay.
Let's
Maze
see if
Window,
he
thanks a
thinks
lot
he was the host.
for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that.
Boom!
Oh, with the host. 73 people! Holy shit, dude! Thanks a lot. Wow.
Now he knows how many
Wow,
people are
there's a
hanging
lot
out
of
on my
people.
channel.
Holy
Actually, I think
shit.
it's more like 100. But there
That's
you go.
a record for sure. Holy crap.
There you go. That's the moment I love as a streamer. Sharing that love.
Sister Wolf, Mace Window. Ember. Oh, thanks a lot for the follows, guys.
Oh,
That's amazing.
there's nothing like that. To just make somebody's night, to make someone's day who's been working really hard
Wow.
their stream, trying to do great, trying to do
70
that kind of
people.
stuff.
Wow, holy shit.
And you know what? That just goes around. You know, that kind of karma goes around, and it just helps
guys,
everybody
hope-
in the community.
Yeah, you're now one of us. One of us. I've definitely reached my goal now. This is crazy. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, that was Kismet with follow, right? Yeah, pretty sure. I missed it though. Stickmons, JYE.
All
Welcome
right.
to stream, man. Maze window, another maze window. There's 2 maze windows. Oh, there's maze window and maze window. Thanks a lot, dude. Thanks a lot, guys. It's not like it's been plastered in chat. Drop the mega host. Take great care of my peeps. Pushed you to the top 7. Oh, really? You did? Oh, thanks a lot, dude. I really appreciate that. That is crazy. I've never been top streamer.
There you go, buddy. There you go. Well, I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with him. He seems like
What
a
is the
great
most
guy.
number of views you had before you stream? I think 40. 40 was the most. I had that for like a couple of hours one time.
I like
by
humble
far.
people like that,
Mr.
right?
J, hello. How's it going?
I really like people who are real humble like that, or really kind. You come in their channel,
pay
and that
for
kind of
Charles.
response.
Yes.
That is my
I
favorite
will
thing to
do.
do as a streamer right there.
Keep it the hope.
Is not only to interact with people on the stream, but to pay it forward to other people who are struggling, that trying to get those viewers. You might discover somebody you really, really like by doing that. And I've discovered people that I like too as the streamer, not only as just the viewer. Went out and found a bunch of awesome people by just sharing that love around the community. And it goes around. It comes right back to you. It always does. So thanks everybody again for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and head out and get some sleep. And I will see you guys tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.